Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the Most Underrated Podcast. You already know, broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios. I am your man, Thomas the Franchise. The homie Dow Palantonio chilling across from me. We are up in here, man.
Oh, yeah.
How you guys doing on a Cyber Monday? Got some people up in the chat. My stream shows yellow, but I think everything is working correctly. Is it? Looks like it's good?
Yeah,
all
looks
right.
like it's good.
On my shit, let's see. It shows some people are in here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Hopefully the stream's working correctly, man. The live stuff, I'm still trying to figure it all out. Dow, how you doing, bro? Happy birthday on what is today?
December 2nd.
I knew I'd learn on this day, but
yeah.
December 2nd, happy birthday, Dow Palantonio. I just remember because you told me, you're like, yo, my birthday's Monday doing this, this, and this. But I'm bad with dates. Right. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with birth. I'm just bad at remembering things. So happy birthday to you, sir. Let me give you a shot. Let me give you this right here.
What's this?
For the that's a birthday gift from me to you, buddy.
All right.
Happy birthday.
A little preloaded Visa.
Because I know you hit the convenience store. I was going to go to 7-Eleven and get you like a straight up 7-Eleven card.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't want to, what if he doesn't go to 7-Elevens all the time? Now
you don't want to inconvenience my convenience trip.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't want you to have to go to one spot. I'll tell you, gift card. You can, Visa. You can just use it anywhere.
Oh,
Visa's
man.
Accepted. Convenience store life for you, bro.
Dude, this is great, man.
Happy
Use it
birthday.
for a little gas, a little bit of Red Bull action. Hey,
yes.
Did you see I had to break my tradition? For my birthday.
Oh!
I actually got myself an energy drink, and I've taken a couple sips, and I don't know if I'll finish it.
I didn't see you open it, but I know you said this morning, you brought it in. You're like, hey, I'm gonna bring this Red Bull in.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drink the whole thing though. It's just for my birthday, just a little celebration. I'm like, no way. There's no way you cannot drink the whole thing, dude. It's not even possible.
He said
he said he was gonna dump it down the drain.
I'll pour it out.
Like, no, dude, I have it under control.
He's
He's like, no way, I have self-control. I'll just dump it down the drain. And I looked at it, I go, what? Are you kidding? That shit's more expensive than gas. That's premium gasoline right there. You're not dumping that down the drain.
That's true.
You can let your boy have it. I'll take all the friends in the rim. I don't give a shit. We're not dumping that down the drain. We're not wasting the Red Bull, guy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good shit, man. Everybody in the chat, happy birthday, Dow.
Yeah, 37 years young.
Holy smokes,
You know
bro.
what? Yeah, I can't even count that high.
Dow
Dude, I
Palantonio.
remember when my mom turned 40, dude, and it was like super depressing for her, man, because we did all the over the hill shit, all the black and white stuff that you give your family members and friends as gag gifts. The over the hill like toilet paper, the over the hill like panties, all that weird gag gift shit. Dude, my mom was depressed for like 3 weeks, dude. After that, I'm getting close to 40. I thought that was so old.
It's really interesting as you're a kid and as you're growing up. But 40 felt, even in your 20s, when you were first like 21, 22, 23, didn't 40 feel old?
Oh, yeah.
Even in your 20s.
Oh, yeah.
And now that you're getting there, it's like, I don't know. I don't really feel like it's that old now that I'm in my 30s.
Sure.
And I'm on the good side of 35. I'm on the early side still. So that's nice.
Enjoy your youth, my friend.
But but it's definitely something that you start thinking about. It creeps in, especially when we're embarking on an adventure, on a journey, like we are here with the Most Underrated Podcast, Most Underrated Studios, the Most Underrated Sneaker Channel, all the stuff that we have going on. It's very scary because at this point, life has told you, society has told you, you're supposed to have a kid by now, or maybe a couple kids by now. You're supposed to have your lady. You're supposed to have your wife. You're supposed to have stuff together with her.
Yeah.
You guys are supposed to have money in retirement going a little bit. You're supposed to have, there's a lot of social norms that society has really pushed us towards. And I don't want to say you don't have any of that, but you don't have a lot of that.
I've ignored every one of them.
In place.
No kids. Dude, no kids, no wife, no job, a little bit of retirement, and I've given it all up for this. Here we are today.
Yeah, man, it's funny. It's funny to think about. Tons of people in the chat. Welcome in, guys. The Most Underrated Podcast as everyone kind of gets in here. Oh, now my stream show's good. Everyone, I can see all the people in here. I can see the chat.
That's funny you say that because as I get a little older, my stream's not so good.
Oh, got him. Whoa.
I got to work on that.
Everybody, make sure you guys are thumbs up, putting a thumbs up on this cast. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're watching in the stream right now, click that thumbs up button. Also, comments, man. We're still doing the YouTube comments. We'll be doing those at the end of every show. If there's anything you guys think we can improve on, if you just have some input that you weren't able to come through in the chat, maybe you listen on the audio side or you can't catch the show live, make sure you leave a YouTube comment on there so we can get to you and we can get to your feedback as well. Because just because you guys don't catch the show live, we still want you to feel like you're a part of the show and a part of everything we're doing here. So huge shout out to all of our affiliates. affiliates, everybody from SeatGeek, Pure Spectrum CBD, Blackstone Labs, Hefe Lux. Huge promotions going on Black Friday with Pure Spectrum CBD.
Yes.
Hefe Lux, 30% off. That expires December 4th. I think Pure Spectrum only goes today, right?
It is today and only today. It is 40% off, and we'll kind of get into that.
And that's if you use Underrated 10?
And no, that's MUP.
MUP, I'm sorry.
Most underrated podcast. MUP, the code is live right now. 40% off.
Dope.
Dude, Pure Spectrum, that's what we get.
No doubt.
That's our deal.
Yep.
So, dude, if you guys are out there, get some Pure Spectrum. We'll talk a little bit about it later, though.
Love it. Let's jump into, before we get into the merch and all that stuff over the weekend, birthday. Any plans? Doing anything? Going anywhere?
Yeah, not a lot of plans, man. Unfortunately, I'm working today, man. We're trying to give our audience what they deserve here. So for most of the day, we'll be working, and we're starting to ship out some of the merch from this latest drop. So Jalal and I are going to be busy with that. You're going to be doing your content shit. That being said, a little bit later tonight, I think Robin's going to take me to Uptown, which is actually downtown. It's just Eastern downtown, and
it's the worst.
Whatever. And we're gonna get some food. So I'm sure she'll take me somewhere bougie. I'm sure it'll be great.
Do you have to be home right after the show? Do you guys have plans? Do you have a reservation? You have anything?
Not really. I told her, man, I've got to ship out some packages. I got to get some work done today, even though it's my birthday.
Wow.
So she's at the house. She took the day off, thinking that we might have some time to be able to hang out.
Jealous.
And I told her I got too much shit to do.
But did you do that before or after she took the day off?
Probably after, because she probably put in the request to take the job or the day off like weeks ago.
So you knowing that, why wouldn't you put in the request to say, "Hey fellas, I'm gonna not ship these packages out on Monday. I'm gonna do the cast, and then I'm gonna dip out so me and Robin can go spend some little QT, little quality time because she took the day off for my birthday. Consider it." Instead, you're just going to work through. You're going to show up at 6 and be like, "Hey, what's going on?
Let's go to dinner.
Ready for dinner." That's
how's the puppy been all day?
That's what's going on, huh?
I think so.
Wow.
It is what it is, man.
Doghouse.
I got work to do.
The doghouse for sure. Unbelievable.
I got work to do.
Merch drop. Obviously, you said you're shipping out packages.
Yeah.
People see you wearing the supremely underrated shirt with the yellow box logo.
Are they jealous?
I don't know. I don't see any. Is there any jealousy going on in the chat so far?
I don't think so. I think people are arguing about a quarterback. Oh. I think John King and Con Lee and a few others in there. Something about college football this week, man.
It was did you watch any games this weekend?
I watched a little bit.
It was a huge college football weekend.
It was background noise to me.
Background noise.
Sorry.
It was a big college football weekend in that there were some big rivalries. I wouldn't say it was a great weekend in football overall. I wouldn't say, even between the NFL and college, I wouldn't say either of them it was an awesome weekend for football. It was like, one you got to park in front of the couch. There was some good games.
Yeah.
Starting with college football, Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn, lived up to the hype. I think Alabama would have won the game, obviously, if Tua was in there. Yeah. I think they probably would have beat LSU earlier in the year if Tua hadn't have been so rusty that game. It's not the game he got hurt, but, we'll never know. We'll never know. But Alabama gets beat late by Auburn. Did you see any of it? Did you see the highlights? Did you see any? It was crazy. You didn't.
No, I watched more of the Ohio State and Michigan game because there was obviously ties.
Yeah, I don't know why you would have done that. It was a beatdown.
Who was it? Justin Fields got injured there for a little bit, and everybody was kind of holding their breath. I think John King was even sipping on some whiskey, trying to drink his sorrows away for a few minutes. But then Justin Fields comes back in, everything's okay. They just decimate.
It's do you see anyone beating Ohio State? A national championship? Do you think Ohio State's as good as the rest of the country does? I know LSU probably has some stuff to say about it.
Yeah.
But I know we're going to do our College Bowl pick'em coming up. And I'm interested to see who a lot of our listeners are on, if they go if they play favorites with their own alma mater or their own
of course
school
they will.
they cheer
of course
for.
They will.
I'm about money. I'm not taking,
Right.
I'm about money. If I don't feel like Michigan, if they're paired up in the bowl game and I don't feel like they're going to get the dub, I'm not going to choose them, trying to win some bread. So we'll get into some NFL.
Yeah. I think Clemson, so to answer that, Clemson might be the only other big candidate, I would say. Debo Sweeney and what he does over there.
I like Dabo. I like Dabo. I think Dabo is a guy that we saw what he did with Deshaun Watson when he was there. He's still continuing to build Clemson up. He's still continuing to build the program.
With a sophomore, freshman, or sophomore? Sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Sunshine, I call him.
Sunshine.
From Remember the Titans.
Trevor Lawrence is the man, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty sick, dude. So sophomore quarterback, I think their program is excellent. So if I was going to put any money on there, Ohio State would be up there, Clemson would be up there, Alabama would, but man, they're going through some quarterback issues. But yeah, anyways.
It'll be more interesting as we get down to the college football playoff. We start talking about all the rankings and everything coming through. We'll get into some NFL here in a little bit. Show me your. Let's start with the Cyber Monday deals for the show.
Okay.
Show me your Pearl Jam record. You picked this up on a deal there.
Black Friday deal,
and now we're doing Cyber Monday. Show me that really quick. You got a vinyl, classic vinyl.
So typically, Record Store Day is always in April, but they're now doing other iterations of Record Store Day. So they actually did a Record Store Day exclusive this last Black Friday, which is pretty cool. And this album has never, ever came out to the public. And this is one that I actually got to watch live back in the day in the 90s. So this is actually, we talked about it a couple casts ago, the MTV Unplugged sessions, which are super sick.
I was just noticing that with the MTV Unplugged down there in the corner. Yeah, he showed them. There you go. MTV Unplugged Pearl Jam record, the vinyl. So is this collector's edition, you said?
Record Store Day exclusive.
Okay, so then, and do you know the quantities or anything like that on there?
I don't necessarily know the quantities. I know it was fairly limited, but I do not know the quantities. But yeah, this is of their session that they did on MTV Unplugged. So they've got, a lot of their hit songs from their album 10, which is arguably one of their biggest ones, obviously with Alive, Jeremy, Black, some of their bigger hits. These are exclusive recordings of them doing that, which is really cool. So again, no B-sides, no rarities here. This is just kind of what it is. But like I said, Nirvana did this Unplugged in New York, and that is one of my most favorite vinyls that I own in my collection. So MTV used to do some cool shit. This is one of their flagships. This is one of the best bands to do the MTV Unplugged, in my opinion. Super happy to have it, dude.
Super cool, dude.
It's kind of my birthday present.
That's what I was just going to ask. Yeah. Pick it up as a little early birthday present. Are you going for anything else on Cyber Monday? Did you look at anything else? Did you see any other deals? Is there anything else out there that you were wanting?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm... Being on the Most Unemployed podcast, I'm really kind of trying to save my money here. It looks like my house is under contract, so we will be selling that, obviously.
Congrats,
this month, as long as everything goes through with that. So I got this for myself. I have picked up a couple shoes. I got the Woodstock shorts. I woke up this morning, and not only did Robin get us the puppy, she also got me this, and I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, nice, dude.
Dude, what do you know about the Magic Mouse 2 in space gray to go perfectly with this new computer?
That's pretty cool. I used to have the white one. Obviously, that wasn't the 2.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between the 1 and the 2, or what's the difference between this one?
Yeah, I think it's just obviously a little faster, a little bit more updated, the newer Bluetooth, but I think the amount of gestures you can do from previous model to this one, the 2-hand touch, the 3-hand grab, all those things that you can do with your trackpad, you can now do with your mouse, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So I think that's cool, man. I'm not really a big computer guy anyway, so anything to make my computer experience better or help me be more efficient, I'm super pumped. So, it's cool that she's kind of locked in on what we do, on the cast here, getting the new computer and obviously trying to make us better. So
that's cool, dude.
I appreciate that.
Shout out to Robin.
Robin doing good things for me, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Are you anything else you want to buy for yourself? Obviously, I gave you the gift card, corner store gift card.
Convenience store only.
We are the Most Unemployed podcast. That's all I had in the budget.
Yeah.
But
that's great.
You'll get some use out of it.
Yeah. Jalal hasn't even given me a high five this morning yet. Yeah.
Hey, man.
He did wish me happy birthday.
I gave you some birthday wishes.
All right.
But we do have another gift for you from courtesy of our boy Fail Beast.
Fail Beast.
Wow.
And, if you take a look here on the screen.
Oh!
We got you the Presto 10.
Oh, did
They're
it?
on the way, so shout out to Fail Beast. He said he couldn't be in the chat today, but
what?
we wanted to make sure we let you know.
Oh, man, that's going to be perfect for the Forerunner. I'm so excited.
Wow, dude.
It's kind of a running joke, so
yeah.
I wanted to throw that.
Well, he loves his, dude. He was wearing his. I was watching his social a day or two ago. His midsole is so wrinkled that he has put a lot of miles on his Presto tints. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I love the Presto model. It's one of the most comfortable ones. That one might be the ugliest one, but I think it's a running joke. I'm going to wear the hell out of them.
Those are the, what are those called? Presto tents?
That's what we call them. I think they're actually they're a collab, actually.
It's CDG.
The CDG maybe? Presto.
Dude, when you type in Presto Tent, that's what comes up, dog. No, they are the Presto Tents.
they're the Comme des Garçons.
Comme des Garçons Presto Tent.
I just call them Presto Tents, so I guess we've been right the whole time.
Those are... I can't wait for you to get those. And they're a gift.
That's awesome.
You're wearing them around.
This is great.
I want to see you. We need to film some sneaker content in there with you.
I'm gonna with the Forerunner. We'll get a ladder for the Forerunner.
I think those need to be involved in your first TikTok. By the way, I just got on TikTok. That is one of the most confusing.
How is it?
It's very hard. It's confusing. It's hard to. It's hard to understand. Like, it's so overwhelming. Right when you open it, it's just you don't even have to sign up. I feel old as shit. You guys already probably know. I feel old as hell even talking to you about this. You go onto TikTok and you just start scrolling and it's just videos. And it's just never-ending loop of videos. So first, right when you open up the app, you're overwhelmed because you've just wasted a half hour right off the rip. You open the app and you look down and a half hour is gone.
Uh-oh.
You're like, what happened here? Then as you're going, you're like, how in the hell? Like, are they... It's almost... I guess maybe I'm overthinking it. It seems...
You just have to start. You
have to start. Like, I'm overthinking, like, how would you even do the content on here? What would I even start with? You know, and the first one I did was the video with the slippers on the snow day last week.
Oh, nice.
You know, which we didn't even talk about. We didn't even hit the snow day last week, dude, because of Thanksgiving and all that shit. Like, we didn't even talk about all that. You saw a little bit of it with the drone shots in the new vlog. If you guys have not peeped the new vlog yet, you are playing yourself, especially because there's only 2 days left for the Hefe Lux discount. And actually, it's not a new vlog. Sorry, it's a new sneaker video. But the Hefe Lux insole video, you guys got to check that out, man.
Pretty
especially
fresh.
If you're looking for some sneaker hacks. Those are a sneaker hack. Those are going to make your Jordans legitimately more comfortable, and you can save 30% with the code underrated30 through December 4th on HefeLux.com. You guys need to check that one out. It's a very, very informative video, and that's what we're trying to do. I don't know how much there'll still be vlogs and there'll still be other stuff, you know, sneaker videos and everything dropping on the channel, but I really want to make the content either entertaining for you guys or purposeful. I don't want to just be a guy that's sitting here uploading videos every day. Yeah. So that's kind of, sorry, got off on a tangent there. It's kind of the direction we're going with that. But what was I saying? Before the Hefe Lux.
TikTok?
The TikTok, I'm sorry. It's almost an overwhelming experience. Have you messed with it at all, either of you guys?
I just went watching videos. Jalal said he got distracted about 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah, I went into a TikTok black hole yesterday.
It is.
But every time I open it, that's what happens. Cause
right.
like,
I can't even get to the creating.
I'm trying to understand it. You know,
it
could be valuable for the artist that I'm working with. So I'm just trying to understand like how you create some content on there. But every time I get on there, I'm just consuming stuff for an hour.
It's like one of those things that you... it's one of those, for me anyway, it almost feels like how Vine was, but it's longer and there's like, more options. So
which
it's
is kind of crazy to me because I feel like people's attention spans these days would be less, but I think maybe that was a downfall of Vine because now like there's more flexibility with what they can do. There's so many filters, like it is pretty overwhelming when you first get on there. So you're telling me about sounds on there and how to make money off sounds. So you're saying the cool thing about TikTok is that the artist can upload your music on there. Yeah, the artists are actually getting paid off of this now. Right. I think this is a thing that Instagram, not necessarily a downfall of Instagram, but it's definitely a flaw and something that TikTok has an advantage over Instagram on is the ability that they promote, hey, use music, use popular music. I think you're not going to get in trouble for using popular music. That's what draws me to TikTok over everything else. That's the advantage they have is because you can actually incorporate the music in a way where like your video on Instagram got taken down. The video's still there. There's no audio. No audio. It says this video has no sound, which it did have sound, you bastard. That's a huge limitation. Right. Yes. So that's the cool thing about TikTok. You can collaborate almost with the music. So then my question to that is when does Instagram start playing? Does this push Instagram to a new level? They would have to, right? I would think. You would think, but... Dude, the Instagram with the algorithm... And the reason we're having this conversation is this is where I think it's all going. I think everything is going to TikTok as far as creators are concerned. Creators are running to TikTok because it's really the only platform that everyone else is on that you still have an organic reach to your audience. You can't touch all the people on Instagram or all the people on Facebook anymore. If they follow you, that's cool, but it's just a number. You don't have access to them. Mm-hmm. You can't touch them. You can't reach them at all. You can't even paying. Yeah. You can't even get their emails or anything.
So you have no access to your brand, to your following. And that's why I think Instagram is, that's why I'm so pissed off with Instagram, with Facebook, and my growth, because I'll be growing and growing and growing, and then all of a sudden my growth will stop, and I'll be like stymied over using too many hashtags or over doing whatever. Like I feel like my shit is just 1 week it's good, 1 week it's shadow banned, 1 week I'm getting reach, the next week I'm not getting reach, and I don't understand it. And they just have too much control over everything that I do and I'm building, and they're not helping with it at all. Only thing it's on is their platform. But if there's another platform that allows you to have an organic reach and doesn't freaking shoot you for playing music,
Right.
why wouldn't I be there? So that's kind of the direction I feel like I need to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the greatest for what we do, because we kind of do long form content. It's not quick content, but I need to figure out a way to take advantage of that audience that's over there and bring them into what I'm doing in a short form way, because we're going to offer content.
Well, everybody's saying that
everyone.
It's like, oh, it's just for kids, whatever. Like, I even see some in the chat, but that's how it always starts. That's how Twitter was.
I think that's
what I
thought.
There was no old people.
Yeah.
There was nobody in your city that you knew. But
Yep.
the people that got on there first and took advantage and created like they built their own platform. You got on there early, and like you build that following. So it's like TikTok. There's an opportunity right now for people to go there, build their audience early, and then when everybody comes over, finally, they'll have their audience.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel with it. And that's kind of what Black Prez just said. Now's the best time to jump on TikTok too. Like TTF just said, it's all organic growth right now. You can't reach on IG anymore without paying, basically. And that's the thing. That's what I realized. I thought TikTok was for kids too. And now I've wasted a year not being on it. That was retarded of me. And that's a year I can never get back. Every day I'm not on TikTok. Every day I'm not posting TikToks and trying to gain and take advantage of growth there and gain followers and pull people from TikTok. I'm wasting time. I'm losing, because I saw a video Gary Vee did, and it struck me. It was already after I'd already been looking into TikTok, and then of course I see this Gary Vee video that pops up, and he said, if getting the growth on TikTok right now is like buying real estate in Manhattan in like 1890 or some shit.
Right.
Like the value
is very underpriced.
The value you're getting on TikTok, that's the value. That's the potential there. That's what the growth he's saying is going to turn into.
That's crazy.
So if you're not taking advantage of that, and you're a creator or you're an influencer or you're trying to, put out content, you're losing.
Is he a shareholder in that by chance?
I don't.
It seems like it, man.
I don't know.
The way he's shouting that from the mountaintops.
Really? Interesting.
Man.
But
Well, I mean, I believe it. Shit.
But at the same time, his brand is all about growth and organic growth and showing you the best ways.
Him is saying that Instagram is going down. Like if he's saying the Instagram algorithm is blocking him from growing,
right?
That's a clear sign. I mean, because he has a huge following,
no doubt. And doesn't that I don't know? For me, that just kind of pisses me off. It already pisses me off with YouTube and the way they deal with copyrights, and just we talked about that just with the new the drop, man. The new shirts, like it's constant restrictions, it's constant handcuffs put on, and it's just really annoying. So I'm trying to find ways outside of that. Yeah, you're right, Jalal. A lot of people in there are saying TikTok's for kids. And I think, I think that's the way we all think at the beginning.
Do you remember when people were like clowning Twitter?
Totally.
Like, we don't want to hear what people are doing all day or what you're eating. Or or like Instagram was like, everybody's just posting pictures of their food.
And look what it's grown into. I think what we need to do, Dal, we gotta sit and have a brainstorm session, and we gotta come up with a specific direction for TikToks and what we're gonna do, and have our brand and do something specific on there. Kind of like what people have been doing on Instagram. What we've talked, there's, they have their own specific lane that they kind of do. You need to get that going on TikTok early with ours, just because we already do long form content. Now we can do short form content on a shorter medium. Yep. My babysitter was telling me about TikTok. Conley, I had no idea. TikTok will fall just like Vine. Instagram will live forever since they're owned by Facebook. That's Eric Castro. I don't know. I mean, the reason Vine kind of fell, I don't think Vine had to fall. I think Vine kind of was just like, whatever. We're kind of don't want to sell out or don't want to continue.
They didn't know how to monetize
battling.
it.
Yeah.
Twitter didn't know how to. They didn't know what to do with it. Same thing as Periscope.
Periscope.
Oh, Periscope. Jeez.
But if they would have stuck with it, I mean, those apps basically exist in other. They're just named something else now.
Inside of other apps
yeah.
different shit. Yeah. It's crazy.
And you got the Wu-Tang playing on the whole cast in the background.
Love it.
Grimy podcast.
Brandon Music, what is that shirt with like a green face? Brandon, if you're gonna talk some shit in here, if you want to know, you gotta come in here. What shirt, dog? There's 3 people sitting here, 2 on camera. So what are you talking about, Brandon? Come a little better, dog. Do better. All right, let's move. Vine was bought, right? No, I don't think Vine was bought. Vine just shut down, right? Yeah, they just shut it down, John.
And that was owned by Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the shirt, you guys want to get into that?
Yeah, I think it's a good time. So Dow's rocking the supremely underrated shirt. How are we doing this?
So here's kind of what I'm thinking. So this one that I'm wearing currently was kind of like our first go at it, right? Like, hey, let's see what this is going to look like. So sample, right? Is a great word for this.
Perfect.
And what we found out was the yellow is when we talk about opaque and all this, I'm not an artist. Yellow didn't really work that well. And
it looks so fire on camera.
And it looks great on camera, but it looks in the flesh, it's not washed out by any means. It just doesn't look as tight as what we evolved to, which is the red box logo on the black shirt and on the white shirt. So we tried some different other chemicals, other ways of doing it. And long story short, this yellow one is good. And some people might even say it's great. But to us, releasing this to the general public as our first drop, I don't think we were all confident enough, right? Because it was our first piece. There were some things that we learned with all the different printings and stuff out there. And we just didn't feel comfortable with putting this out to the public. So, I took one, you took one, Jalal took one. And I got to tell you, we have, what's the quantity we have left?
There's like maybe 10.
I think there's 10 shirts total.
Sick.
Now, there's not a lot of sizing. There's not a lot of stuff. There's not a lot of availability out there.
I think, what is it? Medium and large?
I think medium and large. There might be an XL in there too. But here's what I want to tell you guys. If you want it, knowingly so, that it's a sample, you might even say it's like a B grade. B grade might not be a bad word, but in comparison to the one that everybody got over the weekend, this one's just not as good and not as tight in our opinions, but it's still good enough. It's something that I don't think we should just sit on and take the L and say, we learned some stuff. That being said, if you go to mostunderatedpodcast.com right now, the limited amount of sizes that we do have left are on the website. There's not many sizes. There's not much variety. If you want it, they're up there. Go ahead and read what we've said about it, talking about samples, the quality, the B grade, just know what you're getting into. But if you want to support us, great.
I think the shirt looks great. I think the yellow is a little light. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I mean, we had them use double ink, kind of just like Supreme does on these ones to make the white really pop off the red.
Yeah.
The yellow, we just couldn't get it done the same way on the black. Like, it just doesn't, in person, the yellow just doesn't pop as much. Now, the really dope thing about the one you have on is you've already washed it.
Yeah.
You didn't wash it on delicate.
Right.
You straight washed it.
Just
good to go.
It.
And the shit still looks pretty dope.
Yeah. I hung it, didn't dry it or anything,
Right, no
obviously.
dry. Yeah. I mean, if you're drying your shirts, fellas, come on. You gotta do better on that. But, dude, the yellow looks good, man. It looks good in person.
I like mine. I'm gonna rock it. It's sick.
Oh, the homie Jay Brown's up in here. What up, Jay Brown from The Shy? How you doing, man?
Everybody's saying XL. We don't have any XLs.
There was no XLs.
I don't think
everyone
there's any
wants
XLs. Yeah.
So we got 10 shirts. What, medium to?
I think medium and large.
Medium and large.
I don't know if there's any smalls in there, but I think mostly medium and large.
Medium and large is the only size.
So if any mediums and large out there, people, go ahead and grab them. If not, we'll sit on them. But just if you guys want them, they're there. If you guys don't, it's no big deal. You guys, we just want to thank you so much for what you guys did over the weekend. None of us were expecting the excitement of this shirt. I mean, it was exciting for us, but for you guys to feel the same way and just super hyped on it. Our Patreons, oh my God, the Patreons sold us out for the most part.
Yeah,
we didn't have anything left for the general public, so we really appreciate you guys. So shout outs to you. We're writing hand notes for you guys when we ship these out. We're going to learn some stuff with packaging and getting everything right. But we wanted to rush these out to you as quick as we can. So we are shipping them this week, and we'll get a rocking for you. But we really, really appreciate the success that you guys helped us create over the weekend.
We not big guy friendly, Saint Skinner said.
Yeah, no doubt.
No smalls. Would have copped, but I got the friends and family, which is straight fire. Guragna. Appreciate you, James, man. Yeah, sorry.
We didn't get a full run.
Like I said, man,
yellows.
they were kind of samples.
Yeah.
We were kind of just, and thank goodness we did. I mean, if we would have wasted a ton just like knowing how
Right.
we wanted it to be, and it's not that they didn't even come out that fire. It's just, I guess our standards are a little bit higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's kinda how you can say it.
the reason why we did these kind of smaller sizes on these, if you guys don't know anything about printing press, let me put you on some game here. If you do anything bigger than XL in sizes, you're paying an additionally $1 to $2 to $2.50 more per shirt for the bigger sizes. So when we initially did this for samples, we were just trying to get the most affordable shirts, so we're not like hundreds of dollars in debt.
Right.
We're just trying to do this thing the right way. So that's kind of where our heads were with this. So, we apologize, but is what it is.
That's how it goes, man. I think, I think it's all right. 19 thumbs up, 39 watching. Hit the thumbs up. Tell him, John King. Tell him, bro.
King.
Always got our back over here. With that being said, also, we did do a little Willy Wonka style, right?
We did.
We did a little Willy Wonka style. We threw in a few shirts to a few of the people that ordered. So if you guys ordered, you might be getting a shirt anyway.
Yeah.
Because we threw a couple shirts in there. We already reached out to those people just to let them know that we threw this in there. That way they wouldn't have to do that. But we threw some extra shirts in there, man. So if you guys have been rocking with us, if you purchased a shirt, we just randomly drew some names out there. And I think we're going to continue to do that when we do drops. We'll just throw in some random stuff. If we have extra stuff sitting around, if we have sample stuff, we're going to be trying to do 3 merch drops a month. So we're going to always, have things that we just have extras of. If we can throw them in the package, we'll surprise you guys some of the time, man. Give you a little Willy Wonka, a little golden ticket action, sticker packs, whatever we got laying around.
And some of them I think we'll do live drawings as well. But yeah, man, we'll be cool. We'll play it well. I think it'd be fun.
Before we move into on this day and stuff, just a couple headlines from the weekend. We talked, there was a lot of stuff that went down this weekend. Go ahead.
Give Jay Brown a symbol. He just copped his.
Oh, Jay Brown.
Nice. Symbols.
There you go.
Shout out to the homie Jay Brown.
I forgot my drumstick. It's in the other room, I think.
Did you just do that with your
I did it with my finger.
You forgot the drum. Oh, my goodness.
Did you hear that? It's pretty good, though, right?
That's like, is that worse than me forgetting the iPad?
Dude, if people start donating today, I'm going to have sore fingers. You know what I mean? Doing that. Jamaro Brown.
Oh, Jamaro Brown.
Jamaro Brown in the house.
Oh, man, this guy. Can't believe you forgot. All right, well, I just clicked out of the shout out to Jay Brown, man. Let me give him a little shot. I just clicked out of the chat on accident. Let's oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
In the background?
Yeah.
Is that me?
That's one, yeah.
Yep, it's me. Because I had to click back in. There we go. All right, got it fixed. Over the weekend, I don't have a ton of. I have a little bit of info. Did you hear about the Terrell Pryor stuff?
I did.
What do you make of the situation? I saw a lot of people, and I was reluctant.
Mm-hmm.
I found out, I got the alert, and I was initially going to be like, yo, thoughts and prayers out to Terrell Pryor.
Sure.
Against my judgment, for some reason, I was like, let me wait and see what happened. I don't know about Terrell Pryor. I don't know what goes on in his personal life. I don't know what goes on, but I've seen enough of these stories come out over the years to where I was like, let me see what's going on. And, of course, there's a reason he got stabbed.
Sure.
In the arm. It wasn't just he wasn't just stabbed in the arm out of nowhere. He was stabbed in the arm by a woman, and now that woman is or Terrell Pryor, is being or was arrested after he was treated for the stab wound for a battery charge. Is what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Are you up on all this?
A little bit, yeah. So I don't know how to pronounce her name. Is it Shalaya?
Shalaya. I'd say Shalaya.
Yeah, Briston, 24. She was arrested Saturday after allegedly stabbing Pryor at his Pittsburgh apartment, police said. She was charged with attempted homicide and aggravated assault. Not only that, did you see her mugshot?
Yeah.
Smiling in that? Like she's happy to be there to get this. Is this a clout thing?
No, I think it's a situation where the girl probably got her ass beat quite a bit.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to take that anymore.
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know who stays in relationships like this, and it's not my place to tell people what to do with their life, but we obviously see it a lot. There are obviously a lot of people that do stay in relationships that are abusive. Mm-hmm. And whether that be from mental, physical, emotional, there's different types of abuse from all different sides. Could be emotional, could be physical, men, women, happens on every end. This situation, it seems to me, with the early reports, it looks like this is something that they've already had a volatile relationship. All the witnesses are saying they've had a bad relationship. Pryor always had his hands on her. They always, were getting in heated arguments.
Right.
And the report I read said that they came off the elevator and immediately just started fighting, dude.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, like no words, no anything. They were already arguing before that over the phone. And once they saw each other, once they met in that lobby or that hallway or whatever it was, dude, it was on.
Yeah.
And immediately they started to fight. They started to tussle. They tussled into the apartment. This chick is 5'6", 650 pounds.
Jeez.
Pryor, 220 pounds, 6'4". And basically, she grabbed a sharp knife and stabbed him in the chest as they were tussling around.
Yeah, and what I read was also that Pryor was awaiting her to come home.
Right.
It sounds like she was out with a night out, kind of with the lady friends or whatever. And obviously, it just kind of escalated from there. But the fight went into the kitchen, and that's allegedly where she took the knife and stabbed Pryor with it. And I guess she was saying things, and I don't know how much truth is to this, but she was saying things like, we should, after he was stabbed, let's just let him die. Let's leave him there. Yeah. Like, it got really, really ugly.
And do you think that happens? Do you think something like this happens? I mean, we don't have all the facts, and I hate looking at cases usually before we have the facts. But just using judgment, does this come out of nowhere? Do any of us believe that this is just some crazy bitch that flew out of nowhere that decided to stab my man in the chest?
No.
Or do you believe that this came from months or years of abuse,
of history,
of stuff happening in the background?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he deserved it. I don't think anyone deserves to be stabbed in the chest. But at the same time, she probably don't deserve to have the abuse or have whatever's going on there. Does she deserve to be in a physical altercation with a male as soon as she gets home? No. You know what I mean? None of this deserves to be happening. So it's bad on all sides. And yeah, that's kind of where we'll leave it. I think it's not a good look for him. I don't think he was planning on being, let's be real. Terrell Pryor is now playing wide receiver. And he was cut by Jacksonville earlier this year before the NFL season even kicked off. He didn't even make the team.
Yeah.
So I don't think the guy's going to be back in the league anytime soon. It sounds kind of like this was his last
stint.
Little last hurrah, yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Who do you remember him playing with the most? Was the tenure probably with the Raiders?
Yeah, for sure.
Was that his longest tenure?
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
For sure. Definitely remember him as a Raider more than anything else. Let me jump into, let's do a little bit of this, Stout. Let me turn this down here. Yes, on this day, December 2nd, my man Dow Palantonio's birthday.
Yeah.
So on this day in history, we got a few different ones, right?
We got a few different ones. So let's start off with today. And not only is it my birthday, we've got another two birthdays. One is absolutely memorable. The other one is like, that's cool. She was hot. She got me into the game back in the day, and I remember having her poster above my bed. That being said, first one, it's my birthday. It is also my mom's birthday today. Her son was born on her birthday today. So my mom, shout outs to my mom, Miss Judith out there. Happy birthday. She was also born on December 2nd. A third one, and not to be taken lightly, Britney Spears on this day, December 2nd.
Look at that.
1981, a year older than myself.
There you go.
Was born on this day.
Nice.
Did you have her poster anywhere in your room above the bed?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any posters. I just remember when she came on the scene, TRL, I Did It Again. What was the other one? Baby One More Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what I really remember.
You think
I didn't remember posters.
You think Terrell Pryor's lady was saying that? Hit me, baby, one more time?
Jeez, Dow.
Hopefully not.
Nice
pause.
I hit the wrong sound too. Giving you applause.
Hey, Jalal, where were you? Where were you with Britney Spears?
Britney Spears.
You weren't even a thought yet, right?
No, I was.
You came up?
I was fresh out.
Okay.
I was fresh out.
I watched Britney Spears, the whole NSYNC Britney Spears. I was like middle school.
You're about that life, huh?
That era.
Do you remember when Justin Timberlake and Britney both wore the denim?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
To the VMAs?
To the VMAs?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You remember when Riff Raff redid it? Did you guys see him redo it with Katy Perry?
Yeah. He did it way better.
The Riff Raff
tight.
Riff Raff fire. That's tight. So Britney Spears on this day. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Her birthday is on this day.
You got it.
And then your birthday and your mom's birthday.
And my mom's birthday, man. So great day. Now, I do have one that was actually yesterday, and this is just kind of my favorite Christmas movie. There's a lot of good ones out there, Elf and some of these other ones, but dude, on this day, December 1st, 1989, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation debuted. 30 years ago, dude.
That's crazy to me. I still have. I've seen it all the way through, maybe once or twice when I was a really little kid.
Yeah.
But now as an adult, man, I couldn't tell you. I haven't sat down, watched that movie all the way through. It was on TV the other day. I turned it on for a little bit, and then I just kind of turn it. I'm watching a game or I end up doing some other stuff. I never get sucked into where I watch the whole thing.
Oh, when that one's on, it's over for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't think it's that funny.
Shitter's full. You don't like that?
There's Dallas. There's probably 3 funny parts, and then. Dude, I find the Santa Claus funnier than that. 10 times funnier.
Some Tim Allen shit?
Oh, so funny.
Oh, I'm out on that one.
When was the last time you saw it?
4 years ago.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're out on it.
No.
Yeah, I just watched it the other night.
It's not that great.
Cracking up.
Really?
Yeah, when he's in the dental office and all of a sudden he's gained a ton of weight and the doctor's like, oh, so what? You're healthy. You put on a little weight. And he's like, does this look like a little weight to you?
Yeah.
And he's fat as shit.
He's got his white T-shirt on and the fat's coming out of it. Yeah.
Scott Cow, he comes in the board meeting. He eats all the shit. He's just scraping the cut. For some reason, the Santa Claus hits me in a funnier way than National Lampoon's.
Yeah, National Lampoon's it's a different type of humor, and that's what I love about it. It's so dry. Dude, when they cut up the turkey, dude, and they're all excited, Clark's like ready to eat this turkey, and it just...
That was the part that was on last night. That was the part that I saw the other night.
That's hilarious. And also, he works for this company. I can't remember, what it is, but he had this new grease that they were trying, this new cooking grease that they were trying out. So he gets his, of course, metal sled out, and he rubs this, home cooking grease on it, and he starts lighting it up, dude. He's got flames behind him, ends up in a Walmart, dude. This shit's just so hilarious to me, man.
I need to watch it all the way through again as an adult so I can make a definitive funny or not funny.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it has funny parts. I don't know if it's a funny movie. To me.
Yeah.
Maybe. But now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm putting the Santa Claus up against that, I might get some heat. So I'm going to have to go back and I need to do a full watch.
Yeah, it's almost like you and I arguing over Instagram and TikTok. You're hitting me with some young kid shit, Santa Claus stuff, and I'm hitting you with some grown ass male adult shit.
The Santa Claus is young kid shit.
I don't know. It's pretty young to me, I think. But
But it came out when we were young. What do you mean? It's old. How is it young kid shit?
How is it? When did it come out?
91, maybe 94. Somewhere between 91 and 95. I
guess I was fairly young at that time. I don't know.
We were kids. Dude.
We were kids.
What do you mean? We were kids. The other on this day. Go to that.
Jalal, what do you got on that one?
Was that the PlayStation?
Oh yeah, that is for tomorrow.
That's for tomorrow, but PlayStation.
Well, we're not on
25.
tomorrow. Yeah. So it's 25. PlayStation turns 25 tomorrow.
So December 3rd, which would be 94
is 25.
So the official drop was in Japan, and then the next year in 95 it was available in North America.
No shit. 95? I feel like I didn't remember getting a PlayStation or having. It was 97. I remember Terrell Davis being on the cover of Game Day 99.
I was thinking 99. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe it was out already, but that's the one I got.
I feel like I got. Yeah, I didn't. And I was. Did you guys get it? Did you get N64 or PlayStation?
N64.
Yeah, my older brother had N64, and
I was Nintendo.
What did you guys get first? Oh, you never got PlayStation at all?
Not until the PlayStation 2 came out. I did get the PlayStation 2, but before that, I was always Nintendo.
You?
We had the N64, but I got the PlayStation. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I got an N64 first, and then I was cool with it for a couple years, I think maybe it was either a year or 2 years. I think maybe the following. I got the N64. And then I got the PlayStation the following year.
Wasn't it Sega in between though?
Sega.
There was a Sega Genesis or something.
No, Sega. Sega CD.
Yeah, Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn.
CD.
That's what it was.
There was all kinds of
Dreamcast.
And then the Dreamcast.
Oh, the Dreamcast was after PlayStation though.
Yes.
Okay.
Dreamcast was in between PlayStation and PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, N64 I had, and then I got and N64 actually came out after PlayStation. So I went backwards. I got the N64, which came out after. Then I went back and got a PlayStation because you couldn't play some of the like the Tomb Raider and some of the games that PlayStation had weren't on in 64, and they were a little more MA or whatever. Whatever the rating. What is the rating? Video games, is it MA for mature still?
Yeah, I think so.
Like 18 or I just remember all that stuff. Plus, dude, you guys remember Pizza Hut coming with the first level demo disc of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on PlayStation? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, bro.
That was sick.
I had that demo disc for like a year straight before I bought the OG.
Exactly, and just rocked that.
Just rocked the first level.
The first level, yeah.
It was like came with Pizza Hut.
Because it lets you do the full thing, right?
Yeah, it was like the full level, full first level.
That's tight.
That was so fire, dude. That's my those are some of my memories of the PlayStation.
Oh my god.
Dude, crazy, what was your favorite game on PlayStation 1, either one of you? Because I've got mine.
Man, my favorite game on the OG PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. Did I have a favorite game? I'm not sure that I did, dude. I think I just played a lot of the sports games, a lot of the All-Star. I think Larry Walker might have hit a cover back then, like MLB All-Star 98 kind of shit. My favorite game on PlayStation? I think my favorite, dude, it was probably Grind Session. It was a skateboarding game, and it was similar to Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I probably played that more than any game in my life.
Nice, dude. That's a pretty good one.
Grind Session.
Mine was Metal Gear. Do you remember
Metal
that
Gear
series?
Solid?
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
My goodness.
Say Metal Gear.
And I'll tell you anything with Konami, because Konami made that. Konami made Contras, all those different ones, dude. Those were all kind of my favorite ones. I also liked Siphon Filter back in the day at that time. But
Siphon Filter.
Yeah, dude. But Metal Gear was probably one of my
A
favorites.
PS1.
Yeah, dude.
Siphon Filter, dude.
You know what I mean?
People in the chat, Siphon Filter.
Yeah, dude. I know about Siphon
We're
Filter.
forgetting a big one though.
What?
The first Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, dude.
Skyview.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's a great one.
And
you know what?
Smashing the boxes.
Twisted Metal too.
Twisted Metal
I totally
was great.
spaced Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal was what we all kind of grew up on.
I think it was Twisted Metal 2, where you could go over to Paris and you could take down the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Dude, that was.
I think that was number 2.
That was 2. Okay, so it was definitely
many good
Twisted
games.
Metal, and then it was what was the one right before Twisted Metal? You just said
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
I played that overhead view of that one a ton, dude. And I remember when it was the first or second iPhone came out. It was like iPhone 3G. Maybe dude, I had an old iPhone.
Did you?
Unlocked. And I had the
jailbroken.
Someone had
Nice.
made the OG Grand Theft Auto. It was called something different, but it was on the phone.
iPhone?
Yeah, dude, it was so fire. I just remember playing that a ton.
The leap from like Grand Theft Auto 2 to 3 was just
Right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then Vice City. Vice City is still my favorite
The
Grand
best.
Theft Auto of all time. There's nothing better than
That was-
Vice City.
And that was on PS2.
The
I have to
soundtrack
play
was
Vice City
incredible,
once a year.
dude.
Yeah.
Remember the soundtrack to Vice
I have
City?
to play Vice City once a year. That's like your
I have
your
to
holiday
beat it.
shit. On. You
Dude.
get together with
Yeah.
the family.
I watched
beat
Christmas
that in like 2
Vacation.
days.
You play Vice City.
Play Vice City.
Sick.
That's funny.
I'm coming to
I
your.
love that soundtrack. Dude, I have a playlist on Apple Music
Do you?
that I made off of Grand Theft Auto.
Damn,
Like I
that's
made a
tight.
playlist just so I could just
Vice
make that.
City was. I mean, that was groundbreaking.
You were allowed to play all that shit as a little kid? Your parents were letting you play Grand Theft Auto like that?
My mom, like, she kind of let a lot of things slide. She got me Grand Theft Auto.
Whoa.
She got me that Eminem album.
Whoa! Which one? Eminem show?
Eminem show. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you were
Yeah.
that
But,
was
like,
his third album.
My
but-
older brother saw that and then just broke it. But
What?
yeah, man.
Oh, your older brother? There was some beef there. He was like,
he
no.
knew what it was. I don't think
Yeah.
my mom knew all the stuff that was on there.
Oh, she was not. That's tight. I wish. That's kind of good.
I was like, nah, the parental advisory, it's all good, you know. It's
That's how I got my very first M album. The very first, the Slim Shady LP. I was in 6th grade, and I went to a FYE, 4-year
Oh yeah, I
entertainment.
remember, huh?
With my my aunt, and we were there, and she took me, and she was buying some stuff, some Christmas gifts, whatever.
You just slid it right in there.
Yeah, I just like, I'm gonna get this CD.
Yeah.
Boom, I put it in there. I think I had some money. I was like, I'll pay you for it. She bought it. I paid her some cash. Took it home. None the wiser. Yeah, just and then
Damn. My
Playing-
mom was super against that shit. She would not.
Not
dude.
having it?
No, dude. No, and we
and
had
she
to,
was all up on it.
Well, I lived in a small town in Kansas, so we had to drive 2.5 hours to even get to a place where I could actually buy parental advisory
yeah.
records.
Right.
So I had one of my best friends, his sister had a fake ID at that time, and we would take a trip like once every 3 months. So that means I saved my money from working on the farm for all those months. And dude, I would buy like 15 to 18 albums at that time.
Damn.
And then we'd have
Stocking
to
up.
the homie,
Stocking
yeah,
up.
dude, the homie's sister had to come through. So yeah, man.
a couple honorable mentions. You guys remember Gran Turismo?
Gran Turismo. That was
Yeah.
2 though. I feel like that was PS2. Maybe not.
Well,
I think the original was
the
on,
good one was on PS2,
Okay,
where you
okay.
could really start really customizing the cars,
Yeah.
and like the Lotus. Dude, everybody had the Lotus in Gran Turismo too. Yeah,
Gran
for sure.
Turismo,
The Lotus
dude.
Esprit.
Final Fantasy. I'm sure there was a lot of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I
players.
wasn't. I
Me
wasn't.
either. I was never an RPG guy.
I liked it, but I couldn't really get into that fantasy like shit storytelling.
What about Muzzy? Muzzy, was he into that?
Muzzy was a Final
Of course.
Fantasy slayer.
Yeah, of course he was.
I think even when we lived
That's
together,
gotta be Muzzy
even when
shit.
we lived together like 15 years ago, I think I watched him play it, but I didn't enjoy playing it.
I think 2 was on both. It might have been one of those where it was like towards the end, because it is on PlayStation 1.
Got you. Well, you
Released
wanted a
99.
PlayStation 2 to have the graphics,
Yeah.
so.
Sega Mega I had a Sega Mega Drive and I loved it. Jacked and Juicy sequence. What the hell's a Sega Mega Drive?
Never heard of her.
I've heard of Sega CD. I've heard of Sega Saturn,
The Game Gear?
Game Gear, a regular Sega. What the hell was a Sega Mega Drive?
I don't even know what that is.
Dude, that kind of was it like one of those was it like the Game Genie?
Yeah. Was it a Sega Genesis supersized? I don't understand.
It was like a Game Genie for Sega where you could plug in
Yeah.
the game and it gave you all the cheat
All the
codes.
cheat
Remember
codes,
that shit?
yeah.
Game Genie? Oh, dude. Game Genie was fire. Let me run some of these back. Texas Kicks. A little late, but congrats on the new studio. Definitely loving the vlogs, the sneaker videos again. Keep killing it. Fellas, let's share the links, to these vids, and get this channel the subs it deserves. I appreciate that comment, man.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. Texas Kicks. John King Dreamcast. Always fire. The over the top Cunningham to Moss on Dreamcast. That was the cheat
You know what I
code.
played on Dreamcast? Virtua Tennis. That was still one of the
remember-
best tennis games of all time.
I don't remember it on
Virtua
Dreamcast, but I
Tennis.
remember the actual arcade game.
Yeah.
You remember the arcade game version.
Virtua Tennis.
That's funny. Black Press, speaking of NFL Game Day 99, I was watching the intro to that the other day. TTF, if you want some nostalgia, watch that. That's good shit. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, dude, a lot of Tony Hawk. Con Lee, let's get the super chat going. Let's do it. Con Lee, $2.
Super chat. Got
Thank
it.
you. Especially it's down Antonio's birthday for F's sake.
And I got a finger Conley that I'm using. No stick.
You might need to start doing your Red Bull on that.
I know. I use the Pure Spectrum.
Yeah, you might need to start going some tin metal to metal.
No doubt.
Where's the ball though?
Oh yeah, over.
All right, let me hear you. You got it. All right, Dow's getting the ball. Let me get. Does someone want to be the Don today for Dow's birthday? It's not like we've been hitting shots anyway. But if someone would like to be the Don, let me know in the chat.
Conley, will your wife
And,
let you be the Don today?
If you want to be the Don, basically you're just gonna match any donations that we get with that we make baskets for.
Baskets?
Which we were
Never heard of her.
0 for 5 or 6 or 7 last time.
For the century.
So here we go, Dow, $2 on the line. Hey, finally on his
man.
birthday.
That's my first shot, dude, in like.
Finally, dude.
That might be my first shot in like 10
There you
that I
go.
made.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
There you go, bro. There you go.
You had that drop the whole time?
Nah, just
I was
new.
about to say,
brand
dude.
new. I got that new. I got that new.
Ooh.
I got a couple.
Okay.
I'm still building it.
Somebody's been putting in some work over
Yeah,
the
trying
weekend.
to.
Way to update your
I'm trying.
soundboard for
I'm
my
trying-
birthday.
fellas. Please don't bring too much attention. It's supposed to be subtle slide.
Wow.
It's supposed to be subtle slide throughs. I remember calling Blockbuster Video every 5 minutes asking if they had Mortal Kombat in stock.
Totally.
Chris Williams, that's good shit. Who remembers renting shit at Blockbuster? Going there as a kid, you could only get one thing. Did you do that, Jalal? Or was that already out?
No, I did
You were
that.
in. Oh, because you had older brothers.
Yeah,
So
but
they-
Blockbuster was still cracking.
Still
around.
a hot commodity then, huh?
I think PS2 era started to fade out because you had like GameStop and
Mm-hmm.
Game Crazy and all those.
That's right. Oh, check this out. Addison Wells, ISPA 270 dude at the Broncos training camp checking in. Remember that guy?
Dude, Addy, I remember that guy.
I think from Utah or something like that. Him and his pops.
Yeah.
We met him over there at Broncos training
We're at
camp.
Bronco training camp, chilling on the hill,
Yeah.
watching a little practice. When here, let's go back. Let's go back for a second.
Little Brandon McManus action.
We were on the hill in August,
Mm-hmm.
hot as hell. Expectations were bright for the year.
Yeah.
Denver Broncos, you don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen in the NFL. This was when we still had a shot. We still had a shot to make the playoffs. We didn't know what Joe Flacco was yet.
Yeah.
Oh man, things were looking a lot different, and now it's just time to wrap it up.
Foo Fighter time.
That's basically the wrap up music. Anytime you hear that music, it's a wrap.
Cast is done.
Cash it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, cash it out. It's a wrap on the
Yeah.
season there. Anytime. Addy, what's up, bro? How you doing? Now let's move into a lot of good nostalgia. I'm glad you guys are liking that convo. A lot of good nostalgia and comments in the chat from all the video game talk. Let's do this. There we go. Let's go to some NFL recap over the weekend. We'll get into our heaters, brought to you this week and every week by SeatGeek. You can go to SeatGeek app or SeatGeek.com and save yourself $20 on your first purchase using the code underrated on there. If you need to take your lady to an event, you're going to a concert, you're trying to find something to do for the holidays, families in town, you want to hit a Nuggets game, whatever you want to do, man, SeatGeek.com or the SeatGeek app, code underrated, save yourself $20. Dow, heaters this week.
Yes. Mine are complete. Yours?
Yeah,
yours are waiting.
Yours are done.
Yeah.
Not good, but not bad. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You are profitable.
I'm still in the black. Still looking good.
You're profitable. You got, let's start here with the Green Bay game. Mm-hmm. Green Bay -6 for your first one.
Yeah.
Did you watch all the games yesterday? Were you locked on Red Zone? I know you had the birthday. I don't know if you had any birthday celebration going on this weekend or anything, but
yeah, I was locked on. Yeah, I mean, I had to meet up with a couple people, especially my mom. Right, birthday same day, that kind of thing. So yeah, some family stuff. I was locked into Red Zone, whether it was on my phone or whether on the TV. I was locked in. Green Bay game, snowy. Wasn't even in Green Bay. It was in New York. That was a crazy game. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Daniel Jones. Never heard of her.
Never heard of her. The snow obviously threw him off a little bit, but you called it. You said on Friday, easy win for Green Bay. Mm-hmm. Like them -6. I thought 6 was quite a bit, but Dow cashes on that one.
Homie.
Steelers +2. You and I, the revenge game over the Browns, we were together on the Steelers plus the 2. We loved it.
Loved it.
We made the argument for Duck Hodges coming in.
Yeah.
Duck looked pretty good. Browns hung around.
Yeah.
But Steelers were able to get the victory. We didn't even need the 2. They end up winning 20-13.
Let's talk about how bad Baker actually looked.
Yeah.
He looked awful. He was awful, dude.
Well, some week 13 overreaction. Do you think Freddie Kitchens is one and done over there?
God, I'd like to think so. It's not the right culture over there, dude. For the elite staff that he has over there in terms of his players, oh my God, dude. But I don't know, man. Who are they going to bring in to replace Baker? I know they'll give him another season. They'll give him time. But Freddie Kitchens, the outlook. If I had my magic 8-ball on me, it would say outlook not very good.
I just don't know how you lose this game on Sunday, considering you're favored. The Steelers are down to their third-string quarterback. They're playing without their number 1 wide receiver. Mm-hmm. They don't have their starting running back in James Conner.
Yeah.
How do you lose this game? How do you not even keep the game closer than that?
I know.
It just didn't look close. They just didn't look good. They didn't look inspired. I guess the good thing was we didn't see any craziness from the fallout of the Myles Garrett situation. Everything seemed to be good. I didn't hear any. I tried to read up after the game. There was no one said any slick shit. No one got out of control. Mm-hmm. Everything. It was just a normal game from the standards by everything I heard.
Yeah, seemed good.
So we were able to cash there on the Steelers +2.
Straight cash, homie.
Your third one, Redskins +10. You don't even need the 10. Is Dwayne Haskins rolling?
Dude, you know
is
who
Dwayne
was?
on a roll right now? Woo!
Geis, welcome back.
Darius Geis is rolling.
Welcome back from that injury, dude. His last couple games have been, dude, he is just on the up and up. Man, I wish him nothing but the best. That guy is
He looks really, really
fantastic.
Good. As far as your losses go, Cardinals +2.5. That's one of my losses as well. I was on there with you. We just got torched by the Rams, dude.
Not even pretty.
And I think we should have known. It felt like I had been riding the hot hand against the Rams the past couple weeks, and it felt like the tide was going to turn eventually. I felt like we were probably going to get burned.
Yeah.
I thought Murray'd play a lot better in that spot. I thought Kingsbury'd play a lot better in that spot.
I thought the creativity, dude, with those 2 young coaches at the helm, I thought it would just be better.
No doubt.
Especially,
I mean, you put up 7 points at home and you give up 34 to a team that's been anemic. We talked about the Rams having one of the worst O-lines in the league, or at least it looked like it. I mean, Goff hasn't had any time. He hasn't been good. They figured some things out against the Cardinals. I'm not saying the Cardinals front seven's great, but geez, nobody has had problem getting pressure on the Rams this year. And you guys come out and look like that?
Yeah.
That's bad. Todd Gurley's been a missing man this year, and you let him go off on you.
That's true.
Bad.
I think he went off with, 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did well for me.
Bad, fellas.
Cooper Kupp finally had his touchdown in the side of the end zone, which was super cool. Yeah, happy to see it.
The last loss for you, Jacksonville +1.5. That was another one that just 25-0 at halftime. Bucks jumped out to a huge lead. Not because Jameis Winston was doing anything great.
But he wasn't doing anything bad.
He was turning it over a little bit, but their defense. And, dude, the rookie draft pick, Devin White, Shaq Barrett.
Yeah.
The addition of Shaq Barrett, dude. That D-line is Vish over there, man.
Dude, look what they did to the Rams. I mean, they didn't give Goff any time, so it's like you're playing these would-be elite teams to...
I don't know what you saw in the Ville. I don't know what you saw in Nick Foles making that. That was...
I just thought he was, I gave him a little bit too much credit. It's so much credit that he actually got benched.
Credit, I mean, for real.
Minshew Mania is back.
You think he's getting next week?
Oh, of course.
Minshew's the starter?
Oh, dude, Minshew almost came back not to win the game, but at least close to tie it up. Dude, it's Minshew Mania all over again. Foles, I don't know what happened. You know what? I don't know what to say.
I had to go on mine. So I got the Steelers of the win, the Cardinals of the loss, Bengals plus 3.5. Another one. Didn't need the 3.5. I went hard for the Bengals last week. I said I think the Bengals are going to get their first win.
You were right.
Andy Dalton coming back, going to give them the spark they need.
The red rifle.
They tried to give it away a couple of different times early in the game, but then they finally just pulled away. The Jets look terrible. That's the thing about the Jets. The Jets look like they do one week, like they did last week against Oakland, and then they look like this the following week against the Bengals. What's the difference between Bengals and Oakland? I mean, you could make an argument that Oakland's better. How do the Jets do what they do to Oakland, and then they come in and do this against the Bengals?
Embarrassing.
This is why the NFL is so hard to bet, and that's why you've got to look at team. You got to go week to week. You've got to look at the injury report when you're making your picks, especially when you're talking about betting and spreads, because you just don't know.
Right.
And I know the Jets were banged up, but geez, man. This was a bad performance by them. Bengals win the game easily, 22-6. They hadn't won a game all year, and they win in a blowout. Cincinnati Bengals plus 3.5. Easy win for me there.
What are they, 1-11 now? Well, no, 1-12?
1-11.
1-11.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Not good.
Not good.
All right, and then my last one for the week, because I got the Vikings tonight, plus 3, so we'll get into that in a second, but the Patriots, dude. I had the Patriots minus 3.5.
Oh, wow.
And that was my 5th one. The only reason I took that is because I just could not look. Looking at every other game, I did not find anything that I really loved. And Patriots minus 3.5 seemed nice. Seems like when are you getting a spread around 3.5 on the Patriots?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't look good.
Speaking of which, injury reports. Did you see how many Patriot players were on the injury report from having the flu? Influenza hit the Patriots camp really hard. They were all wearing masks still up until yesterday's walkthrough.
I thought it was all bullshit, and that's why I felt so good, dude. I felt so good.
With the Patriots, it sure could be.
Dude, I saw him walking into the stadium with the SARS masks and shit on. I was like, oh, totally. This is good. They're playing it up. We're going to get the dub. Patriots are going to come out. Everyone's like, oh, Patriots not going to be good this week. They're going to be sick. They're going to come out and whoop some ass. And no, it went the absolute opposite. I had to take that L.
Yeah, Brady didn't look sick, I think, before the game, that kind of stuff. But during the game, he looked sick as hell.
He tried to come back at the end.
Yeah.
As he often does.
Garbage time.
You knew they would. You knew they'd button it up. That was the easiest bet. If you're a betting guy, if you bet the second half on the Patriots, easy money.
Right. And if you had Edelman in fantasy, lucky you.
Oh, yeah, dude, I fell asleep before the game ended last night. I woke up like this, and I was like, oh, I had to go back and rewind just to see what happened because I fell asleep. It was kind of boring.
You know what sucks is, so I have Deshaun Watson in 3 leagues, and I had to start him in 2 because, 1, I had Brady as a backup, and I wasn't taking that. And then I had Garoppolo as one going against Baltimore's D. But unfortunately, the one tonight, which is the league that I have to win to make playoffs, I sat Deshaun, and I have Kirk Cousins. So, Kirk Cousins, can we get a little 28 spot or more? That'd be real
reaching
nice.
out. Dow's looking to the camera, Dow.
Kirk Cousins,
and give him a.
Can we have a little bit of 28 points or more tonight? Thanks.
Speaking of the fantasy and stuff like that tournaments, DraftKings tournament. Yeah. Huge shout out to James Guragna. Homie Guragna. Nobody else I'd rather see take one down. James, great job, man. He just he copped some shirts from us, or he copped a shirt, and he took the tournament down with 168 points. Dow Palantonio takes second at 152.46. Yeah. I was almost in last. I was in 11th out of 16, but me and Dow still made the same amount of money, even though he took second.
0.
It's James Guragna. Shout out to you, James. Taking down the DraftKings tournament this weekend. Good job, bro.
How's our most underrated fantasy league looking?
I was just going to update
Give us a little update real quick because I am taking out Black Prez. Sorry, Black Prez. I know you just landed back in Berlin today.
Oh, did he?
But I took you out last night, fool.
So here we are. The top 8 make the playoffs in our league.
Oh, really?
Okay. 8 out of 12 make the playoffs. Jeff Kirby with a 5-7 record. He's been on a run, dude. You remember he had like 1 or 2 wins?
That team's scary.
And now he's just started.
Watch out for Kirby.
To get it going. He's in the 8th spot here. The last position going into the playoffs. Let me see what the matchups look like this week. Did you see Monday Midsoul's about to get beat?
Is he?
Well, actually, he needs. So against pure effing luck, Luxic, the last team in the league, Monday Midsoul, 64.8, 99.42 for Luxic. This is going to be close. He's got Diggs and Russell Wilson left tonight. Luxic has nobody. So he's down, 34? He's down about 35 points, 36 points.
You know what? He has a chance.
Oh, he's got a big-time chance.
Kirk Cousins, dude, going against...
I think Russ puts up at least 25.
Yeah, I mean...
talking 25 to 30, but from out of Russ.
And Kirk Cousins going up against like a secondary that's not very good. So that means, in theory, that Diggs should have some points. And Adam Thielen's out yet again with the thigh.
Well, that's the thing. Diggs is so weird because every time Thielen's been out, you expect Diggs to just go off, and he doesn't.
Think. You know who does? Kyle Rudolph.
Rudolph's
been stepping up the last 2 weeks. So I'm starting him in one of my leagues. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It looks good.
That's going to be interesting. Also, so here's the matchup. Joey's Lynch squad is 9. Jeff Kirby's 8. This is a battle to make the playoffs. They're playing each other this week.
Uh-oh.
Look at this drama.
Yeah, tell me.
74.66 for Joey's Lynch squad. Knock on wood, 89.7, which is Kirby.
Oh, wow.
Kirby has nobody left. He's done. He got a nice solid 10 out of Sam Darnold in the quarterback position. I bet he's pumped.
Yeah. That's who I had in DraftKings. Not good.
Joey's Lynch squad he's got 74. Kirby's got 89.7, so he needs 90. He needs 15 points. 16 points because he has 74.66. He needs 16 out of Tyler Lockett and the Seahawks D. Tough. Kirby's done. That's the matchup to watch tonight in the most underrated fantasy league.
Dang.
Building up the drama. Kirby. Oh, dude, his roster's tough.
I don't even care about watching the game. I'm just going to be tuned into the most underrated league.
Dude, this is going to be good. So Lockett and Seattle's D is going to determine the 8th and final spot in the most underrated fantasy league.
Wow.
You know who's not sweating it out? Your boy. Leading the league at 9-3. Crushing everybody's face. I'm playing Keith Cruz this week, though. And Keith Cruz, that's another matchup. He's second place.
Yeah.
So him and I think, are both going to get first-round buys. But it looks like me and Keith, 101 to 90. And he's got DK Metcalf tonight.
Ooh, that's only going to be about an 8 to 10 spot.
Dude, it's 101 to 90. If he gets 10, I'll be good because it's 101.30 to 90.12. He'd be at 101.12. So I would still win it at 101.30. So he can get 10. 10 or less out of DK Metcalf, and I'm good. Anything over 10?
Oh, he's fallen between 9 and 14 points is my overview. So hopefully he's on the lower part of that for you, for your sake.
This is gonna be it's gonna be good, dude. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one.
Real quick, Con Lee, congrats on the B-Day sex, Dal, but he says SECKS.
Oh.
Maybe so his comment wouldn't be banned? Is that why you put it?
Maybe.
I didn't get no birthday sex today yet.
That's $2, Con Lee.
I'll take the $2 though.
Yes, give him the symbol. Give me the basketball. Hold on, let me grab this.
Oh dang. You're gonna take the $2 shot. Looks like there might be another shot down there. So let's see what you got, man. See if you can match mine. I think Con Lee's the Don.
Oh, Con the Don?
Con the Don.
Oh. Nice right on target air ball by me.
Yeah, that's not good.
That was tight.
I saved you though. Wasn't on camera.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Thank you.
By mistake.
Thank you. That is good. That is good. John King, don't worry, I'm winning. I'm calm. I haven't beat Pure Luck all this year. Luxic in last place, but for some reason the best teams can't beat him. It's hilarious. Chris, first time super chat. Just wanted to show some support. Thank you, bro. $2.99. Appreciate you, man.
Very cool. Let's see if we can do it here.
There you go. He was a subscriber since I moved to Denver in 2017. Holy shit. Started
Nice.
the vlog there. Wow.
On the early grind.
Yeah, no shit.
Was that before or after the fire?
That was before. Well, 2017 was when the fire was.
That year?
Yep. All right, Dow, match this shot, bro. Come on, stop messing around. Oh,
Money.
2 for
That's
2.
2 for 2.
Let's go. That way,
Hey.
Dow. Killing it.
It's birthday luck. That's all it is.
Straight cash, homie.
Jalal,
Straight cash.
did you have the camera on that one?
Yeah.
Sick.
Let me see. Anything else in the chat?
Don't want people to think we're full of shit here.
Trying to catch up. Oh, in the Aussie Rugby League news, let's get into that. Fail beast.
Been waiting.
Latrell Mitchell is struggling to secure his next contract. The Sydney Roosters, West Tigers, and St. George Dragons are all pulling out of the race. Latrell has a bad rap in the league. Take a bit of Antonio Brown, add a little cap, and you get Latrell Mitchell. Look at that. I totally agree with you, Phil Beast. I don't know how. If I don't even blame the Roosters, the Tigers, or the Dragons for pulling out.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would even contemplate taking this guy.
I've been out of the race the whole time.
I
I don't want anything to do with him.
on Latrell Michelle.
Yeah.
I said Mitchell. Damn
Yeah.
it. Did
Michelle.
I? Wait. Oh no, he said Mitchell once and he said Michelle once, so I don't know what it is.
Below not good.
Fail Beast. That's your update from the rugby league.
Either way, sounds pretty cancerous. I'm out.
Black Prez, Blockbuster. My mom bought us a summer pass or some shit. I can't remember, but during the summer, you could rent as many games as you wanted for 30 days, or maybe even more, but you could only have one game at a time. I played damn near every game. Haha. I wasn't the
I think that was towards the end of their
the end of their run.
Yeah.
Blockbuster doing
They're
that
trying
shit.
to figure something out.
Were you guys more of the every game like that? Okay, tell me this. If you guys had a room full of games and you could just play you had an hour, let's say your mom came in and said, hey, you have 3 hours on this and you got a room full of games. Are you guys to play one game and try to get as far as you can and beat that shit? Or are you a bunch of games like Black Prez? I'm just trying to play as many games as I can in 30 days or in 3 hours.
I was a mini game. I like variety. And that's how I eat my food as well. I order a bunch of different shit and I have bites from
Right.
a bunch of it, and I may save it. I may just be done with it. I learned that from not my DM, but Gareth. Shout outs to Gareth, man, the territory manager. He used to do the same thing. We'd go to a restaurant and we just order a bunch of shit and just have a couple bites or whatever. That's how I live my life.
I do like to eat like that, but games, nah, man.
My
I was
life
locked in on one game.
your life's not a buffet.
Not every.
That's how I treat my
aspect of
life. It's a buffet.
A lot of it, yeah. I do like that with food, but
Women, sorry, Rob.
when you
No,
get a
just
new
kidding.
game,
Sorry, Robin.
Oh my.
It's like a buffet.
Unbelievable. You wonder why. You
Oh
get
my
killed
God.
when you step in the door. You wonder why you're
You
getting
wonder why.
Hell on the way out.
especially if it was like a story mode game, you got to beat that.
Right.
I can't.
That's
That's
how
how
I am.
out of the story.
But I think that's why we work so well together because we're so different in that way. I am an extremely one-track mind. I'm so bad at multitasking. I am bad at focusing on multiple things at once. I can't do multiple things at once. It's hard for me. You guys know I'm having trouble here editing the vlog with you two here in the room
Chirping
because
in your
we're
ear.
continuing to. Yeah, you're asking me questions. I'm jumping over, fella. I'm talking to you guys. It's tough for me. I have the ADD thing. I know a lot of people talk about ADD. For me, it's a very real thing. It's been since I've been a kid, and marijuana's helped me with that. It helps me calm all my thoughts from running around crazy and helps me lock in and focus. But I'm always even when I eat, I'm a one at a time.
Are you?
I'll eat this thing, then I move to this thing.
So you don't mix your food?
Never. No, I don't.
Wow.
Once in a while, you'll have a little, maybe corn and mashed potatoes right by each other. I'll mix it up. But no, I don't really go a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. I'm a one track person, dude. I just,
Seems so. With food, that just seems so sad.
it is, bro. It's weird.
Like
It's
to
weird.
eat
My
your
brain works
fries
like that.
And then eat your burger.
I do. I do.
I kind of do that as well
Even
sometimes
in,
with my
in
food.
fast food, all the fries gone, all the burger gone.
Have that back and forth.
Only thing I vary is the drink. Obviously, you need a little drink. in the
That's why
middle,
I've
but-
never called you out for that because I do the same thing. But when I order my food, I order a bunch of stuff just to have bites. Never ever will I finish everything necessarily, but I like to be aggressive with the menu.
No, that's not the same thing. Then I'm done. I'm finishing. All the mashed potatoes are now gone. All the corn is gone. All the garlic bread is gone.
Oh,
now
see,
I'm on
yeah.
to the ravioli.
Mine's not that way. No.
That's how I do my. It's the word. I don't know why I do that.
Wow.
It's so weird, and I do that with life too. Like, I just can't. It's like very in order. My brain just does shit in order, and if it gets out of order, I get lost. I start, not necessarily just food with anything. You guys see how I
It's
am
more
around here.
productive. It's more productive. I don't think you can actually multitask.
Oh, really?
You're just jumping back and forth, and then you got to get
That's
in
how
that
I
flow
feel
again. So
every
you
time
get
I
in
do
that
it.
Flow.
Yep.
It's
Every
way more
time I try to
productive.
multitask, I jump. That's a great point. I lose it, dude. I lose it. I can't keep up. And that's why I'm constantly kind of amazed at what Ted juggles. Ted juggles so many different things. You know, Teddy he does. He's good at it.
It probably stresses you. Does it stress you out to have a bunch of things like just kind of simmering, like maybe halfway done, maybe a third of the way done, maybe one's like 3/4 of the way done? Yeah. Does that kind of stress you out, just having it still just unsettled?
It does.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I think we talked about that with I think we talked about when I got that crazy anxiety. It was me thinking 6 months out. It was me thinking long and not just putting one foot in front of the other every day, knocking shit down daily. Today it's this, tomorrow it's this, the next day it'll be this. And I need to think that way because that's how I'm most productive. I'm detrimental to myself if I start thinking the other way because then I'm like, I'm not doing enough. We're not doing enough. We're not going enough. Oh my God. And dude, it just starts snowball downhill. It's wild like that. Totally. So I would be the video game guy. I would be the one game. Wouldn't touch the whole stack. Yeah, just trying to get as far as I can.
Well, on PlayStation, you had to be that way with Kingdom Hearts. Remember that one?
No.
I remember, but
why? Was Kingdom Hearts.
That's where they had the Disney characters involved with it. So it was like kind of like a Final Fantasy with a Disney twist. Look up Kingdom Hearts. It's interesting.
Kingdom Hearts. All right, I'll get to that. Happy birthday, Dal. Wishing you all the best. Keep killing it. There's a lot of birthday wishes in here, Dal.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Thank you, everybody. Feels good. Not really.
Chris Fisher, $5. Keep it up. Appreciate you, dog. Dal, you take this one.
That drop.
Dal, you got to take this one.
No, we got to go in order, dog. Here, let me get that symbol, though.
All right. Oh,
with the finger.
Are you all right?
I got a powerful finger.
That was good.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Robin stayed with me. Yeah. Jalal, did you have that on?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, man.
Let's just play Lunas the whole cast.
I got you. I just missed that other one on purpose because I knew he was gonna miss it.
There we go. Yeah. And that's what St. Skinner said. If it wasn't on camera, it doesn't count.
That's true.
The last two were on camera.
I did yell Kobe there for you too, John King. It was off mic, so if you didn't hear it, I yelled Kobe. TTF, I'm the exact same way. Eating all one thing, then moving on to the next. Never mixing. Shepherd's pie blows my mind. Oh, dude, we just had this.
Yeah, because I brought it into the studio.
And I was like, Dallas, that's disgusting. What the hell is that thing?
Is that dog food?
Yeah, I go, dude, this looks like dog food. I'm like, what is that? He goes, it's shepherd's pie. He hit me with this Kansas. It's shepherd's pie, man. It's nice.
Yeah, you got the mashed taters on top, man. God dang, what are you telling me, man?
I think shepherd's pie is disgusting, bro. I think I had it as a young kid. And I was like, no, never again. That just looks like a bunch of mixed shit. That's what you get if you go to jail. Like just a bunch of mixed shit. Like that's for jail people. That's like jail people, dude. That's like jail food.
Do you not eat sloppy joes?
If you can't be a productive part of society and you're out fucking up, that's what you get. Like
shepherd's pie.
Yeah, that's what you get. Why would you do that to yourself? Like why would you actively do that to yourself?
Man.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Carlos Sanchez says Dal should be taking shots of Patron right now on the cast. Maybe you should get some of the.
I would love to. We just can't really. We can't afford that here on the cast.
Just get in the zone, bruh.
Can't afford that Patron on the cast.
We got the Berlin special up there with the oxygen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Should I try it?
Well, let's see how far. I can't see the. How far in are we, Jalal?
117.
We're all right.
Just got sneakers left.
Is that a beginning of cast? I think that might be an end of cast thing. Especially, not an end of cast. I'm sorry. A start. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying.
Let me. Yes, to start the stuff.
Hold up, I'm getting distracted.
A sit-em stardom.
That might be a thing that you do at the beginning of the cast, not at the end of the cast. That way you can feel the effects throughout the cast. So it adds to. Right now, I'm not sure the effects would hit you.
Yeah.
I think that's a. Damn, why did we do that today? That was a
taste test, a review.
You know what? It's your birthday. All right. Yeah, I think crack it open, Dal.
Should I crack it open?
I think you got to crack it open. It's your birthday. When is there a better time than your birthday?
There's no better time than the right time.
As right McKay said, some Coors Light then.
Some Coors Light.
Coors Light.
You know what? It's funny. I actually went and watched the game by myself last night, which is a little sad, at Old C's by the house. And so I had some bar food, and I had some Coors Lights. I had 2 of them. And I woke up this morning, pretty disturbing. The belly, the guts, not good.
Speaking of not good.
Not good.
Fail Beast. Shepherd's pie is what pie looks like when it comes out the back door, all jammed together. Not good.
Fart and poop jokes always make me happy on my birthday.
Fail Beast, I
not
think
good.
you missed it, but we did get to the Prestos, so you can see that on the first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
Fail Beast, thank you, man. I am looking forward to those. We're gonna do some sick ass shots with me and the Forerunner, taking some adventures with the Presto tints. Be on the lookout for that.
Con Lee with a $2 donation. Dow with the powerful shocker.
The fingers are
Oh, my
legit.
gosh.
That's why Robin stays.
That is hilarious.
Rocky
That is
says
hilarious.
shots. Dude, check these out.
Wow.
We've never seen these out of the box. This was a gift from Black Prez. So shout out Black Prez. I know you were in the comments earlier. I still hope you're here in Berlin, Germany. We're about to partake in some of
Schilken.
these. Schilken.
There you go.
You know,
like it.
you know what I wish I had? I wish I had my Supreme hat, dude, that I just ordered. And I could have the Supreme hat and take
yeah.
shots of this.
Yeah.
I think that looks so sick.
Do we get
The vodka.
do we get demonetized for this? Shots on the show? Probably. Whatever. Shots, weed on the show. We do it all.
Hey.
Whatever.
I don't know. We're not really showing.
That's true.
I think Carlos Sanchez asked for this, so here you go.
Here you go, Lojos.
Let's see what this looks like here.
For Dow Palantonio's birthday.
Maybe. It's sealed super well.
Yeah, Dow, can we get it going today?
Let me see if another one
You
opens
gotta
up
use
better.
your Supreme.
What do you?
Supreme
Oh, you
cutters.
want to try that one? Twist it.
Oh, there we go. This one worked.
Come on.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, dude, you want to smell it? It smells like laundry detergent.
No, dude, this smells like mouthwash. It smells great.
Great.
Oh, dude, this smells like a thing of Scope.
This better not be mouthwash.
It smells like a thing of Scope. That's good, dude. That
I know
is
it says
good.
it has 18% volume. I don't know. All right, let's try it.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. There he is.
Wow.
How is it?
It's not bad. It's very pepperminty, but it's very dry. It's almost like, you know how wine, you like red wine is kind of dry?
Yes.
I've never had a shot that is like dry. It it's so weird. I mean, I might as well finish the whole thing here.
Yeah, you might as well, guy. There you go. All right, he got it down.
Break it hard. I like
Nice
it,
job,
man.
Dal.
I think I'll have all of them real quick.
No, we don't need all of them.
Okay. That's
But-
pretty good, man.
Thank you. Shout out to the
Yeah.
homie Black Prez on
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Black Prez on that for the mouthwash.
For the mouthwash.
Dow Palantonio. Dow about to pass out. Monday Midsole said. Oh shit!
John King.
Huge donation, Chris.
Oh, man.
$24.99, bro. Holy, wow. Dow, you got to shoot this one, bro.
Oh, that's dope, man. Here, let me get. How many symbols do I have to do with that?
You got to
with these strong fingers.
You got to do a bunch. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
You got to do a
fist.
bunch, dude.
It almost
Yeah.
sounded like the intro to Gorillaz. I am happy, feeling sad. I got sunshine. That one? No? Okay.
I am
Hey.
happy.
Hey, Chris, shout outs to Chris real quick. Chris was actually the young man who hooked me up with the Fearless.
Oh, nice,
Jordan 1
dude.
mids. So, dude, I appreciate you looking out for me, man. He met up with me locally. Super nice guy. Actually gave us some awesome help with Shopify that we'll be using for kind of some of our next drops,
Oh,
that kind
cool.
of stuff. So,
Nice.
very knowledgeable guy. Dude, if you ever need anything, get with Chris. He's a man of many talents and many expertises, I would say. Great guy.
Man. First of all, I apologize if I don't get back to you guys in a timely manner on DM. I try.
Mm-hmm.
I get so many kids, bro. My worst regret in life is probably doing that Off-White real versus fake. That's got almost 300,000 views because my DMs are littered. It just blown with Off-White comparisons. Can you tell me if these are real photos?
Right.
Where can I get the fake shoe? Where can I just 100,000 questions? Yeah, dude.
How
Was that
does
like a year ago?
Yeah.
how does the back of my shoe look? How does the front of my shoe look?
Yep.
Does this look right?
Exactly.
Totally.
So different Chris, bro. oh
Oh,
my
is it?
goodness.
Damn it. I shouldn't have. I guess I should.
Oh shit.
Guess I shouldn't have had the shot.
I'm dying.
My
right
bad.
now. Different Chris.
Oh,
I gotta
damn
do
it.
some claps for that now.
Is it Chris Fletcher?
It's Chris Fisher.
Fisher.
And
Sorry,
he-
I'm far away from this.
That's funny. But
Dang it.
hey, you still donated. Still some nice words.
Yeah.
Still thank you.
Well, that's what we do here on the cast.
Oh my gosh, this show's off the rails.
I'm never having a shot again.
Baker Cell, nice Marlboro tag, TTF. Free shirt from Marlboro Miles, LOL. No, this is actually, this was a thrift cop.
Yeah.
But dude, this is a Ducati Marlboro racing shirt.
You had to be in the pit to have that shirt.
Yeah, this is like a pit crew Marlboro Miles. What do you think this is, Baker Cell?
Nobody died for this.
Yeah, this is legit threads over here.
This is legit.
Whoever was rocking that in the pit was slacking off.
Yeah, this was legit elbow grease.
Yeah, whoever was rocking this wasn't working.
I was chilling in the back.
Because it looks clean.
They weren't doing too much. They weren't doing too much in there. But it's good. It's good. Don't get the whiskey junk, Dal.
Oh, fair enough.
Con Lee, $2.
All right, I'm shooting this one.
Go, you got it.
Let's see. Hey, now we know what to blame if I miss this, right? Because I'm 2 for 2 here.
All right, you got the Kobe, and then you got the finger roll.
You got to hang the hand up. Leave the hand up.
Gotcha.
Kobe, and leave the hand up. Here you go.
Kobe.
Oh,
Hit through,
man.
hit through your shot
It was
way
close,
off.
Dal.
Dang it.
It threw his shot way off. Yeah, he was doing fine
I know you were doing fine, man.
before all the
Take that
madness.
L on the way out.
No, we created a bunch of
Dal needs a
madness.
second shot because of that.
We'll pass on that.
I pass on grass.
I'll pass on.
Oh, did I kick the audio out? Or is it good still? Did I kick it out? All right, are we good? Oh, it's still in?
Still good.
Sorry, I thought I kicked it out. I just wanted to make sure we didn't do another show with 20 minutes of no audio.
Right. No, it's good.
All right, let's move into some sneakers and fashion. Brought to you by Hefe Lux. Like I told you guys earlier, man, underrated 30 for 30% off the Hefe Lux products right now. Let me tell you guys a funny thing during this read really quick. Let me you guys probably don't know about this. You guys or the people on the show. I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of comments, I get a lot of funny stuff. Will2323 commented on the Boost video, right?
Okay.
Check it out. Bro, you're a great salesman. Just bought 2 pairs, one of each, had to try them out. I used their coupon because of the 33% off, but the credit is yours. Without this vid, I would not have purchased this.
Oh, my God.
Will, let me tell you
The
something.
credit is yours.
The credit is yours, but you didn't get shit for it.
Right.
But thanks for being such an awesome salesman.
Right.
I'm weak.
So I just wanted to shout out Will, and I just thought this was very funny
Yeah.
because, yeah, I don't get any credit, Will.
Yeah.
I don't get any credit unless you use the code underrated30, Will. So,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
the credit is not mine
He gypped us for 3%.
Gosh.
for 3%. But I thought that was a hilarious because I did the same thing. I laughed out loud. Like, what do you do? What do you do? I just read it. I read it and I was by myself yesterday and I just literally laughed out loud because I was like, the credit is mine. The credit is mine, but the credit is not mine. None of the credit's actually mine.
Weird.
Funny stuff.
I'm sure he didn't know.
Of course he didn't know. That's why it's funny. If he did it personally, he wouldn't have left a nice comment.
You're right.
If he did it to for me to take it personal, of course it's funny. That's why I'm bringing it up on here. It's not like I appreciate everyone that uses the code underrated30.
That's just like all of us.
But-
all of us know that feeling in the sales game when
Yep.
your customer comes back to somebody else. And
That's
they-
exactly why I
they're-
brought it up
they're
to you guys.
activating.
It reminded me of retail. All of us having worked in retail sales and
Totally.
made commission, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you had someone come back with your card
Yeah.
or not come back with your card?
No, not come back. Like,
And
not
then,
even ask.
Yeah, not even
Yeah.
ask. And they're now, you walk out of the back and they're being helped by so-and-so. And you go over there, they're activating 3-4 lines of service. And now it's an issue.
Yeah.
Now you have to split it.
Yeah.
Now you have to battle with Nancy over what happened here. You know, how much of a nightmare is that?
Yeah, Nancy thought she had 4 new lines
Right.
at T-Mobile. And all of a sudden...
You thought it was the
Nancy-
easiest sale ever.
Yeah.
'cause
She
they
thought it was a
walked in and they're like,
walk-in layup.
Hey, I need 4 lines.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I went through all the questions yesterday.
Right.
Yeah. And then I'm going up to Nancy and saying, hey, did those customers mention anybody by chance? She's like, no.
Right. I love it.
The
I
worst.
love it. So, dude, it just flashed me right back to retail, which on certain days, some of us, we do stuff, we say things, we see things that bring us back to retail and where we all came from. It was just really funny.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. The credit is yours. Thanks. Thanks, Will.
Well, don't worry. Chris J says credit is the new currency.
You are one
Oh, that was
pathetic loser.
my bad. That was supposed to be a shot. Not.
That might be right if you're really engaged in TikTok. You might be right.
I like neighborhood. Oh, Will. Yeah, the credit is mine. That's classic. Saint Skinner happens on the daily. Oh yeah, because he's over at there at the VZ Dubs.
Yeah, VZ.
Misha Moustakis, that's
same,
the worst.
same.
He knows. He knows. You guys love. Oh, don't you love this game? We're still in the retail game, guys.
Yeah.
We've tried to
with
leave
you.
the retail game, but we're still in the retail game, man.
Yeah, how was Black Friday, y'all?
No shit.
Saint Skinner and Misha, how was Black Friday?
That
Success?
Probably a night. Probably not good, dude. Let's be real.
Not good.
Not good at all.
I was pumped to not be there.
Let's move into sneakers and fashion. So brought to you by Hefe Lux. Use the code underrated30. Receive 30% off. Don't use their code. I don't know what code they're giving you. You don't need the extra 3%. Just holler at your boy.
Who needs that?
Just use your boy's code. Help me out, man. Help us out here at the show. Underrated30. Anytime you buy any Hefe Lux products. And also, if you just use the code underrated after December 4th. So this expires on Wednesday. I think it goes through Wednesday and then it's done December 4th. Sean Carter's birthday. Okay, done.
Nice.
After that, you can still use the code underrated and receive 10% off. So you can still get a discount
Gotcha.
off the insoles using underrated. So that's everybody that found the channel too late. It's everybody that found the video after the sale, all that stuff. You guys are missing out a little, but you can still get a little bit of a discount here. So let's go into sneakers and fashion, Dow.
We got something just loaded to sneakers.
What are you talking about?
This is the Air Jordan 1 High Zoom Fearless.
Gotcha, but this isn't the shock drop. They're not doing a shock drop
No,
yet.
they
are
just loaded the.
Okay, they just loaded the
Loaded
image.
the images.
No, you're good. What do you guys think?
Is there any other images?
So yeah, this is just like the image where it shows the reflective there, but these are
Okay.
the official images.
Yeah, these are the official. They look
I
pretty
like
sick,
these,
dude.
man.
Like this is a Dow shoe. Super neutral, super sick. You throw on the flash, it changes the shoe. I love the shoe.
Yeah, it looks like a winterized
Yeah,
version.
it does.
Because of that matte black. It looks like that matte black is winterized. It looks like it's protected with something.
What do you think those numbers mean on the bottom?
No idea.
Jalal, does it say anything in that description as to what those numbers might mean? Like, are they production dates?
It looks
Are
like
they...
this looks like a high though.
Oh, it's definitely
And
a
it
high.
looks like
and,
Nike Air.
and it's got the Nike Air on the tag. I suppose because it's part of the Fearless collab, that little tag right there probably says Fearless maybe on it.
Just like the OG Air Jordan 1 was a culture shift disguised as a basketball shoe, the Air Jordan 1 High Zoom is also far more than what the eye can see. It doesn't really say anything about
I wonder what those numbers
the
mean.
number, but it says a color fade and a Z graphic for extra zoom, but no. It's part of the Fearless collection. No, I don't see anything.
Gotcha.
What about the materials? As far as the leather, I mean, it doesn't look. Obviously, that's why I said they look like a winterized shoe. That thing just looks like the.
You think it looks stiff?
That's what exactly.
Yeah.
Great wording. Sorry, I couldn't think of it.
Yeah,
maybe I am drunk today. I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of
I know
stiff,
I am.
dude.
Maybe I'll get better.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh shit.
reminds
I
me
think it's
more
because I
of a
forgot my
3M.
glasses.
I hope to be stiff tonight.
Nice.
They do look stiff though. They look like
That's-
very
yeah.
rigid, a little hard to wear. I love the color.
Don't they
though.
look like it would hurt your toes? Like
Yeah.
walking around in those for a couple days?
My toes would be hurt, but you know what wouldn't be? My feet, because I'll have the Hefe Lux insoles.
The bottoms would be good, but it looks like it would push down on the top of your toes really bad in the toe box.
Yeah.
Kind of like a stiff, like a Jordan 6 or one of those stiff
Yeah.
pairs.
So I don't know if they come with any other lace colors. What other lace colors would be sick in that? Not red, I don't think. Even though it has the Nike Air on the tongue that's red. What do you think would be cool in there?
I don't think there's anything that could make me cop that shoe.
Really?
No, it's too plain. It's too plain, and then you have to do a ton to make it look cool. And then the
gotta be one of
coolest
these
part
colors.
is the bottom
That you don't
And
see.
Yeah, and you don't even see it, and then it gets messed up. Yeah, nothing would make me
See
want
it
that shoe,
on
dude.
this a
Especially for
little bit.
$175. That is super cool, but it takes a lot to get there.
That reminds me of the All-Star Jordan 1.
Yes,
Remember
yes.
that?
But the All-Star, you still see it.
Yeah.
You still see it in almost just a.
You do.
Yeah, walking.
Yeah. And it looks more comfortable than this one.
Yeah,
It doesn't look as rigid as
Oh,
this one.
Yeah.
I think John King was wearing the Air Jordan 1 All-Star joints a
Love
couple
the
days ago.
All-Stars,
It was
dude. Love
great.
the All-Stars. But yeah, they just don't look like they would be, yeah, I don't know.
Do you think it's all that like 3M material, like that pack that just recently came out with the Jordan 8s, the Jordan 7s, and the what was that Greatest Moments pack?
Defining moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe this is that same material, so it's super rigid,
And that
super hard.
was super stiff and
Dude,
super
You took yours back to the Nike outlet. Yeah,
Yep. Got my 200 back. I got them in hand, and I was like, dude, wearing these, they're going to be super creased, and they're never going to feel good.
Yeah.
Well, these
Oh,
are
that
probably gonna crease like
that
crazy.
tag says not fearless. It looks like it says Zoom. See that?
Yeah, totally does say Zoom.
You know,
I don't
it'd
like
be, you know,
these.
it'd be cool.
I
Maybe
don't like
some,
'em.
maybe some purple laces, like some either really, not light purple.
That's what Fail Beast just said. Maybe some dark purple laces.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe some purple laces would make that thing look good, but it only looks good with the 3M. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll take some pink laces.
Yeah, it's just it's a lot. To
You still
make
work
it
at T-Mobile?
look good, man.
Okay.
What's the like an infrared lace would be perfect
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
that
see
might
that.
work.
on that black. Yep.
Yeah, that might work.
I can see it. What's next? Oh, we didn't even get to the first thing. Huh? 'Cause
No, we didn't get
that
to
was the shocker. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just popped up on my timeline, so I figured I'd show you guys.
Okay, first up, Kanye spotted on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Get to that first because it was Thanksgiving in a Nike shoe. Mm-hmm. What are you guys' thoughts here? I know the internet's kind of going wild with it. Obviously, his position or his partnership with Adidas looks to be in fine position. There's not any issues. It doesn't look like there's any reason he's leaving Adidas. The Yeezy line worth $1.5 million. All the stuff we know, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the shot that surfaced on Thanksgiving. This was taken over in Japan, Tokyo.
Do you think he actually had that on? Do you think that was photoshopped?
You said that. I don't think so.
You don't think
What
so?
do you think? You think it is?
I don't know. I'm more distracted by his weird ass pants.
It's the style.
What's wrong with those pants?
That's what the kids are wearing.
Those look like garbage bags.
That's what the kids are wearing.
Are they?
Jinkos.
And is he actually in line behind a girl with the girl with the green pants?
I don't think he's in line.
Just trying to purchase some kicks.
You think he's looking in the mirror at the kicks?
I think he is.
Maybe he's styling it up.
I
saying,
totally think he is because look at the way he's looking forward and kind of down almost.
Yeah.
It looks like he's looking into a mirror and checking out and seeing how they are.
So here's what's distracting, aside from the pants, aside from him behind the little girl in line. What's distracting to me is of all the Nike shoes that he could try on, that he could probably get access to, why is it that the Nike ISPA Air Max 720s on his feet? I call those the herpy joints. They are awful. Why, out of all shoes, he could try React, he could try all this great technology that Nike's doing, but he's got one of the worst shoes of the year from look and feel, in my opinion, on right now. Why?
Look at the shoes he's put out lately. Are any of those shoes good looking?
Well,
Do you like any of those shoes?
I think they're comfortable, they're cool, but like, yeah, the colorways, absolutely
Right.
not.
Right. Well, so
Did you see the latest one? I don't even know what it's called, but it looks like another dingy Static. I don't know if you saw that new one that's going to drop here in the next month or two. Dude, it looks like it used Static. It's the craziest thing. But anyways.
No. So, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised by him trying on the ugliest shoe. All this shit's been ugly.
But I would much wear all those ugly colorways than those right there. Those are the worst.
That's why you think it's photoshopped? You don't think he put that on?
I don't know. I mean, he's in another country, but you know Kanye's being watched. You know he's one of the biggest ambassadors to not only Adidas, but to the Yeezy line. He is the Yeezy line. I don't know. I find it kind of weird. And to me, with the way that picture's done and those big-ass pants, that could be easily photoshopped.
That white shadow across the bottom where his legs are, that's what makes me think it's photoshopped. It's probably the top part that's him, like him posing, and then
Yeah.
they just photoshopped the bottom. But I could see him stealing some of that design.
That's what it looks
could
like.
be a
Obviously, the
Yeezy
Yeezy
shoe.
is on. He has a Yeezy on his other foot.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he's just trying on that sneaker.
Right.
Trying to get
Is that
some-
why you
some
thought it was
inspiration.
photoshopped? Because he has a Yeezy on the other foot?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Okay.
I have my shoe that I currently wore when I go try on shoes, so that makes absolute sense. It just the picture looks a little weird to me, and I think it's very very easily photoshopped.
What was that shoe?
That is the Nike ISPA Air Max 720.
And what colorways is that? What colorway is that?
I don't know what colorway it is. I would say
Because I've seen the all black ones. Oh yeah, there they are. You don't think those are pretty dope?
no.
Damn.
No, I don't like those herpy pods all over them. No.
Yeah, I don't think they're bad in the colorway he had them in. I wouldn't do them in the all black
Yeah.
with the orange pull tab.
I like the ISPA concept, how it's more of like this, element shoe that can go throughout all these different elements. But for me, I don't like the 720 midsole. Dude, it's awful for me. Like I told you earlier, it's like walking in stilettos. And I know that's obviously a crazy comparison, but like
good.
I was taller and it made me like feel off balance, like a stiletto probably
why
would.
that's funny.
So that's kind of in my head thinking. I don't know. And I didn't have any shots before that.
I think that shoe is dope, regardless if he's wearing it, not wearing it. I think that shoe is pretty sick. I'm not a person that's shitting on the shoe. I think it's cool. I know you don't like it for that reason. Plus, you don't like the 720s. I do like the 720s. What I would say though on the 720s, if you want to wear, at least in the up tempos that I have. If you want to wear that thing loose, you got to go a half down.
Yeah.
Because I got it true to size in the 12, and you have to tie the laces up for your foot to fit right on the 720. Otherwise, your foot's kind of flopping in that sneaker. And that on top of the air bubble, like you're talking about, is not good.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe
So
if
it
I would have
doesn't
gone a
feel
half
great.
down, I didn't want to give that midsole another chance yet. I'm out. But
That's something
I can see
noticed.
that. I can see that.
That's something I noticed. And once I tied the shoe, it was infinitely more comfortable.
Interesting.
So if you want to hype beast lace them, you might have to do a half
And
down.
you love that shoe, but do you love the shoe because of the style and because of the color and the look, or do you love it also because of the comfort or lack thereof, or the build structure? Like, why do you love?
I wouldn't say on the up tempo.
Yeah, the up tempo.
I wouldn't say it's crazy comfortable. I wouldn't say that. I would say I always have loved the up tempo look. I've loved that.
The 3-dimensional letters and all that.
Yep. I've since a kid, dude. Since I saw
Scottie Pippen.
Since I saw no.
That's why I saw him wear them first, I think.
No, you know who I saw? You know where I saw them?
Who?
First?
Where?
Disney movie. Was it George of the Jungle? Way back in the day, or was it Jungle to Jungle, or was it?
It was with the kid who was taken from the jungle, or something like
he
that.
He goes and buys him some new
with Tim Allen.
Yeah, dude, I think he goes and buys him some new sneaks, and he buys him those up tempos. And ever since then, dude, I was like, those are so ill. Those up tempos are so ill to me. And then, dude, when I saw them come out, they're always uncomfortable. If you've ever owned a pair, you know they're uncomfortable. They're not a good shoe.
Right.
The 720 outsole and midsole makes them way more comfortable. It doesn't make them boost. It doesn't make them the most comfortable shoe ever, but it makes that shoe a lot more comfortable. And I think it looks better, dude. I really do. I think they look better than they do with the regular up-tempo insole.
It is jungle to jungle, dude.
Jungle to jungle, yeah.
1997,
there
dog.
You go. There you go.
Tim Allen and the kid with the hairband. You know who that kid looks like? He looks like Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. Oh, dude, look.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me that's not
a little.
A little bit? You see it?
This is long hair. Kid has long hair.
What? And Millie Bobby Brown doesn't?
She has a shaved head.
Come on.
Well, I guess in real life you're saying. Yeah, Millie. I guess Millie. Those are Hype Williams type pants. Yeah, some people like them, some people don't. Makes sense if he's trying them on. Conley, there's no way he's wearing Nike. So I think people are like you, they think it's photoshopped. I don't know. I could see him just, here's what I don't understand. I don't understand why he's trying on that shoe because of the air bubble. What's the point with the air bubble? He's not going to ever be able to use anything like that. He's not going to be able to ever take anything like that to Adidas. They're not going to start using air in shoes. So it's got to be something with the upper, if anything at all. That's what doesn't make sense to me, is the fact that I get it if you're looking at a shoe stylistic, the midsole are the 720. They're not, Adidas isn't stealing that from Nike.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think that makes sense. I think the ISPA, that kind of unique outer that allows you to have, define the elements, that could make sense in terms of a design perspective. I could see that. I buy that.
Let's move. All right, we're good on that one. Let's move into the Supreme Dead Prez collab.
Yeah, exactly why we started off the cast, right? So
Dead Prez music.
It was actually just announced that this Thursday and Friday, obviously, depending on inside the country and outside the country, Supreme joins hip hop duo Dead Prez for its latest collaboration, Fall 2019 collection. Composed of rappers M1 and Stickman, the duo first met in 1990 while attending the HBCU Florida A&M University in Tallahassee, Florida. Sharing a similar socio-political ideology developed by their involvement and work with the Pan-African Uhuru movement, the duo later moved to New York to further their community, building message and grow their music and act as a bigger platform for activism. So that's a little bit behind Dead Prez and who they are. You kind of called it grimy hip-hop, is that correct?
Yeah, man, Dead Prez is for sure grimy. I love Dead Prez. This whole collection looks crazy, too.
Yeah, for sure. It's super loud, right?
What?
Yeah, no doubt.
What he said?
Yeah, those bandanas are kind of fire. Actually, I might have to pick one of those up, dude, when I go snowboarding. I love wearing bandanas under my helmet. That's
when
my
you
thing.
snowboard.
Yeah, for sure.
You get I have an old one, dude, that I had forever. It's like skull.
Oh, you gotta have that
skull on face on the bottom.
Yeah,
I think I lost it though.
Shots.
Do you use one of those beanies that have like the horns?
No.
Those how big those were in the early 90s.
I just started rocking a helmet, dude. I just started rocking a helmet.
You
just started. I was no helmet forever.
Yeah. The tees are pretty cool, man. I love the Dead Prez logo. I think that's cool to have that stamped in there. I don't know where it says. I guess it says Supreme below the Prez, and then obviously your tag label will say Supreme. But having minimal branding from Supreme is pretty cool in my opinion, and having the artist have the look on there, I think it's done pretty well. The middle finger, you can't go wrong with that. I think that's.
I don't know how they pulled that off with the Supreme branding is so small. Like you would
Tiny.
think Supreme would
that.
want to like showcase,
But I think
especially on
that's
this
I think that's what I like about it so much, man, is the subtlety of that.
Right.
Because that's not typical Supreme fashion in my opinion. But middle finger shirt, I'm kind of out of. I like it. I wouldn't wear it. It's not really me. But again, the Supreme minimal branding is super sweet.
Doesn't the quality on the Army one we were looking at, didn't the quality look actually all right though on the shirt? It didn't look super crazy boxy or
right.
It looked actually pretty good.
Like a little bit more form fitting. These jackets are going to fly for
what's the cost on those? What are those retail?
I don't think it shows us yet.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Those are sick.
No
the work
prices
jacket,
yet.
dude.
The work jacket,
I want
dude.
the navy joint. The navy is sick.
Yeah, those are sick. And look at the lining. Check that out. Click
Actually, all three of them are ill. I'd rock any one of them bitches.
Yeah, that's
Those
sweet,
are all
dude.
three sick.
I'd take that black one just because it's so neutral. I'd wear that with everything. And that's
the
going to be
lining.
pretty warm. But the lining, dude,
Yeah.
look at that. I think that's pretty
Fresh.
sick.
That's the dopest part to me.
Yeah. I think that's pretty cool, man. But yeah, I think the
illest
jacket's,
part's the part you cover up.
I wonder if it's reversible. No, it's not. There's no way it can be reversible.
It's interesting though, because at that shot you can still go back to that, Jalal. The reason I think you might have some legs. Look at how you see the Dead Prez logo on the inside.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Why would that be there?
Why would that be
If
embroidered?
it wasn't
Oh
reversible.
wow, I didn't even see that.
Come on, guys. I think you
No,
have. I
because
think you
it's-
got something, Dow.
I might.
You might have something. That's what I noticed.
That might be the stitching of this part.
Which I understand, but
Yeah.
why would it go all the way through?
Yeah, why? It shouldn't be visible like that. I don't think from the inside. Usually you have like a patch or something behind it.
But it'd be backwards, wouldn't it?
It does look backwards.
Yeah, it does back. Yeah.
It does look backwards in there.
That would be sick. But
We're probably wrong,
I don't
but
think
yeah.
they meant that.
Huh.
Plus the Supreme tag on the inside
Yeah.
would be tough. Interesting. Cool ass
I
jacket,
like it though, man, and I love the Dead Prez. Like some older hip hop, I'm always down for.
These are like pajamas though.
The pajamas and hoodies and stuff. I'm not, again, the middle finger thing, cool, but I wouldn't wear it. It looks,
This is a sweatpant, but it just looks like pajamas.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I don't.
That's a no.
Ah,
I guess that'd be
I'm
cool.
out.
That'd be cool to wear to your grandma's house. When,
Yeah.
when the holidays roll around. I think that'd be cool.
You got a 5-panel right here.
You know
Those
what?
are pretty
And
cool.
I love Supreme hats. I really do. I think their quality's pretty decent. But dude, this is a hat that you need. The Supreme hats fit your dome perfectly, dude.
gotta have it. That's what I'm going after.
It's
Yo,
got the middle finger on the side.
Wait on the ODB hat that I was
Yeah.
gonna sell you but didn't sell you, and then you're gonna buy. Get this one, dude.
I need this in all three colors for retail.
Yeah,
Just so I'm stocked up. I need to know all three.
the hats fit perfect on your dome.
Everybody
I'm
that's
jealous.
going for Supreme, if you can just retail oop me. I'm trying to get all three. I really like those.
Yeah, those are good hats.
I'm still going to cop the ODB hat, but those are nice.
Those hats remind me of kind of a movie. That logo of theirs, it just like
Those are ill.
reminds me of like movie
And
titles.
they fit my head perfectly, like you said.
It's like a Spike Lee movie title.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds
totally,
me of,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good point.
But yeah, that's this week.
Hold up. Jalal Fayez said, zoom in on the zipper. I think he's talking about the jacket. Go back to that jacket real quick. Zoom in on that zipper. I don't know if he's trying to point something out or if he just wanted to see, but I don't even see.
It's kind of tucked in
Yeah,
there
it's like
because
tucked
it's
in.
quilted.
Go to the other one that has it open and see if you can see the zipper there. See if there's something he wanted. Oh yeah. See, because that doesn't look like it's reversible
There you go.
with
Nah,
that zipper.
yeah, it's definitely not reversible now. Now that we saw it, shit's backwards. But I thought maybe it had legs for a second. It just looks weird why it's so. Normally on stitching on the backside, there's like one of those sheets, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are those called? You would know better than me with the embroidery history. That sheet that's on the backside of embroidery.
Oh.
So it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't even know what those sheets are called, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Peter Lee, who's Perez? Hey, it's Black Perez, fool.
Black Perez, Black Perez.
Black Perez.
Hilarious.
These hypebeast kids have no clue who Dead Prez is. From Daniel. Just want the camo shirt, Chris Fisher. The comments on Twitter this morning were hilarious. What were they? Did you guys see? Grimy for sure.
comments on the drop?
I guess, yeah. Photoshop, zoom in the zipper. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people are out on this drop. I don't think it's anything anyone's really pumped about.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that are cool.
But let's move on to something that people are pumped about.
Yeah, man.
We've seen animal print Jordan 3s.
Yeah, we've seen a couple different athletes wear them, right? Russell Westbrook coming through the tunnel.
Yes.
Chris Paul coming through the tunnel.
I think these are sick.
Are these a must cop?
I would. I wouldn't say must. Like I would go crazy if resale was super high, but I think they're really dope. I love the pony hair.
Yes.
Obviously, I wish they would have done Nike Air.
Yeah. That Jordan tag in orange is sick, though.
I think
it pops really well.
Yeah. I think they did a great job on these, man. These drop on what, December 19th?
December 19th.
So we're a couple weeks ahead of the drop.
Mm-hmm.
Sneakers was a little light today, so we decided to bring these into today's segment. But we did see not only the shoe, but we saw. That's on the screen, Jalo.
Is it showing the shoe at all? Because it froze on mine.
It's showing. Yeah, it's showing the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just showing the back piece.
What about the retail on these? $225. A little high? You think it's worth it with the pony hair? Because typically, Jordan 3 is usually what, 200 or 220?
Yeah.
So 225 on this one. Does that make or break the bank?
225 is a lot. But I think because of the extra materials and shit,
yeah,
I think it's.
Is this a collab with anybody? There's something like on the tongue.
I see that on the inside.
I think it says respect, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's possible.
It looks like it.
I think what it says. I'm looking to see if there's anything on
I just saw these this morning for the very first time.
Mm-hmm.
Or yesterday morning for the very first time.
So I know this is themed, obviously, by the Japanese retailer Atmos. But is this officially an Atmos collab? Because that's where the animal hair comes from, usually with these, with that Japanese company, Atmos. I'm just wondering if this is going to be an official thing of that. Because you've got zebra, you've got leopard, you've got tiger, and you also have Black Panther in the retro without the Nike Air on the back, which is weird because typically anything with the Nike Air, you're going to see at that 200, 220, but this is 225 without the Nike Air. I think that's kind of an L in my opinion. But outside of that, I don't really see anything meaning with the respect, if that's what it does say on there. I don't really see anything with that yet.
Whose thing is that? Isn't that somebody's tag? Is that like Westbrook or somebody?
Who's?
For the respect, isn't that somebody's?
Jeter.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter does that, and then also Russell Westbrook does have it on a few of his shoes, but that's a Jeter thing for sure.
Okay.
These were initially, I saw these a few months back, and they said they were dropping over the spring of 2020. So I didn't even assume we were seeing these, and then all of a sudden I saw people start popping up on them, and I saw the official images yesterday or today, and now they're dropping on the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I thought we had a little bit more time.
Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere.
They looked a little bit, a little different.
But I love that Jordan's given us a bunch of shit, man. This
so
holiday
much
season,
stuff,
man. It hurts the pocketbooks. My plug, he couldn't come through on the Winterized 4s. They were supposed to come out today, and then I think the release date was pushed back to like the 20th or 21st. So I don't know. Those are going to be pretty GR. So maybe I'll just wait on those and put everything into these. I think these are pretty sick.
What's up with those Winterized 4s? When do they drop?
Yeah, so they were supposed to drop today, but it looks like they've been pushed back to the 21st.
Okay.
The concept of them, super neutral, super easy to wear, but they do have a bunch of winterized materials in there that allow them to obviously be a little bit more winter and water resistant. In terms of the specs themselves, what I can tell you about them is they're built for like the snow, the slush, like very, very, just anything, watery, moist likes. That would be your shoe for you here. I'm trying to think of the tech. So obviously the biggest comparison that people have been saying colorway wise is the M&Ms, right? The Jordan 4 Encores. These are obviously a little bit darker, but they offer wool inside, which is nice.
Right.
So again, to really keep you warm. And then let's see, black wings, black midsole. Looks like it was supposed to be December 4th. But again, right now, I've seen things being pushed back to the 21st.
Ooh, bud.
So
you're copping if you can get them at retail?
I think so, man. I don't really have a winter shoe. I don't really even have winter boots necessarily. So yeah, man, I'd be interested, but because of all those winterous conditions they offer, I think they'd be pretty uncomfortable. That's kind of what my thoughts are.
Yeah, on the
initial
winter.
thoughts.
Yep.
You know, anything winterized.
I was curious. I wanted you to get them so I could check them out because, dude, you saw me wearing my breads trouncing through the snow the other day.
Getting beat.
I would like to have a pair of like Jordans that I could just wear in the snow. There they are, the winterized 4s.
Yeah.
Those things look pretty dope to me, dude.
Yeah, look at the wool on the tongue and then in the like insert of where you'd enter your foot. They're going to be super warm.
I think this is a pair that I would just wait for him to go under retail and pick up just so we have. Dude, there's no reason.
I don't know if they would.
You don't think these go into
These
retail?
are pretty sick.
Yeah, but think about how many people don't have winter conditions.
Oh,
That
dude.
eliminates a ton of cities off the rip.
I think this is
just
pretty.
for the-
This is going to be a pretty GR shoe.
How many people don't play basketball?
Yeah, but you
well-
think they're copping winter. This is not a hyped pair. Winterized 4s.
No Nike Air.
Kais ain't copping these out in LA.
I don't know if it's hyped, but it'll definitely sell out.
Is Kais on Melrose going for these? Come on.
You think these sell out?
Probably. Yeah.
I think they sit in stores. I think
I do too.
Sneakers app sells out, but I think you'll see these in stores.
I think they're sitting in stores and you can probably get them under retail. I think.
Most winterized Jordans, yeah, but I like these a lot.
I do too, man. I think these, if I can get them under retail, it's a cop. It's a cop for me.
Gotcha.
That's a go. Soccer Nate, Jungle to Jungle. Peter Lee. Hey, Thomas, quick question. Is there a reason why you're still showing up on Amazon under a different shoe cleaner? That's Pink Miracle, probably. Pink Miracle is a great company. Definitely buy their shit. As far as Rejuvenator, I don't know what's going on with Rejuvenator. If I'm being completely transparent with you guys, we've never seen a check from Rejuvenator.
Yeah.
I know of people that have bought our shit with our code. Dallas bought some shit with our code, and we're not seeing a check. So as far as Rejuvenator's concerned, they're not an affiliate of the show. So that's just what it is.
Yeah.
We may come out with our own sneaker cleaner here soon. I may repartner with Pink Miracle. We may reach out to another shoe cleaner. The bottom line, I just want to partner with somebody and I want to send you guys. If I'm sending my people to somebody, for one, I want to know they're going to get taken care of. I'm not even getting taken care of currently with our current affiliate. So how do I know my people are getting taken care of?
Right.
Number one. Number two, if I'm sending you guys there, I want to make sure that for one, the product works well, customer service is easy, they handle it good, they treat you right, you get a discount on the product. I'm not a fan of when companies reach out to me and want to use my audience and they don't want to give you guys a discount. I hate that. We recently had some issues with that with certain companies, and we've had to be like, hey, well, we need to figure this out. We're not shooting a video until we get a discount for our people. We need to make sure that happens.
Right.
Because I don't want to be partnering with people and telling you guys to go buy shit and then you're not even saving any money. Doesn't make any sense for me. So that's where we're at, bro. That's the honest answer for you there, Peter. That's what's going on.
John King says my feet will be sweating in these in Florida.
That's
Exactly. See my man JK, he would never pick these up.
No socks.
Yeah.
he might have to do the no socks. Could you imagine seeing the school with no socks in the winterized joints in the wave pool over at Disney?
Oh, not good.
Over at Disney on
John
the
King,
Splash Mountain.
you just need to get the Nike Cruiser One, dogs. They have that little wool insert up top. They're super comfy, great for Disney World. No sweat, super breathable. Just pass on this shoe, John.
A lot of people like the threes, though. Threes look dope. Threes look awesome. John King's out on them. Threes are 190. Joseph, these ones are not 190. These are 225.
Yeah. Well, and
oh no, I'm sorry, not the winterized. The animal print are 225.
But Joe, I think even with the Nike Air, some of them are 200. I think the What the 4s were 200. Now they were a What the series, but they were retail 200. They had the Nike Air, so you're going to see anything from 190 to 200, but 225 is the highest I've ever seen a Jordan 3, without Nike Air especially. So
people saying it's not an Atmos collab.
okay.
Yeah, I looked it up too. I didn't see anything on an Atmos collab.
They just have
either.
that Atmos feel with all the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Wow, are you serious? Yes, neighborhood, I'm serious, bro. That's how it's been going down over here on the cast.
Renzo,
Dow.
seriously, selling those Cruiser Ones, tough. Dude, it's one of my top 3 comfortable shoes, not only of this year, but of the last couple of years. If you ain't tried it, you don't know. I'm just telling you, man.
He loves them, dude. It's not
buy them and then
BS.
return them at a Nike store if you have to. If you absolutely hate them, I think it's one of the most comfy shoes in the last couple of years.
I would only buy the colorway you have, but I would buy them based off your recommendation and based off of me having them in hand and kind of feeling them and feeling the inside, feeling the mesh. They look good, dude.
Yeah. It's a different type of feel, Renzo. He says better than Boost, though, Dal. It's not better than Boost, but Boost can bottom out. Boost gets old. Boost is hard to clean. React is a different type of energy that it offers. And when it comes to foot fatigue, whether you have it or don't, I get more foot fatigue in Boost than I do React. on a day's usage. So is it better from that aspect? Yes. Other than that, I don't know.
There you go. Trevor, what up, Trohai? Late to the cast. Work, and more work. Shirt's looking good with the smiley face. Got it, Trev. I'm going to actually reach out to you after the cast today or tomorrow. We got a couple of more designs, man. We need to
thanks for your help,
get
Trohai.
working on.
Appreciate you, dog.
Trohai's the man. Geiger just got in here. No glasses, Thomas? LOL. I forgot him, dude. What a dick, huh? I know. I was just talking all that shit about the glasses last week. I forgot the glasses.
I thought maybe he got the best of you. Maybe he got self-conscious.
Oh, you didn't even know.
I didn't even notice.
Shut up, Dallas. 100 episodes in here with glasses and all. Actually, no. This is I've probably worn the glasses maybe a handful of times. No glasses. But yeah, I just forgot them today, like an asshole. But either way, let's see. Nike loves taxing us, squeezing every dollar from us. Ain't that true? Prices on items on StockX are dropping because StockX just offered sellers 50% off seller fees. So a lot of sellers are trying to get rid of their shoes or streetwear. So it's a good time to cop shoes or streetwear. Peter Lee.
Who still has a StockX account? I know.
Putting everybody on.
Do you still have yours?
Oh, yeah.
I still have mine.
Dang, I need you fools to buy me some stuff. Damn.
You told me that. That's the only reason I've kept it.
I need those
Travis. You
Travis.
were like, hey, Bad, how about I need you to buy me some StockX stuff? Right as I was about to click the cancel button, I was like, all right, cool. I'll hang on to it, for a little bit longer. Have it or nothing. Still got the StockX.
You told me you were holding on to it because you're waiting for your court purple. Stop playing.
I'm waiting
Stop playing, guy.
Waiting for the ODB hat.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you get the court purples?
I got the court purples, baby.
I'm jealous.
Haven't worn them yet. Still sitting DS, but I got them. They're in the collection. Definitely a good time to buy items. Addy Preen greater than Boost. Justin cred. Wow.
Justin, give this man some cred. I mean,
give them some credit. I mean, for real.
That's crazy right there. I don't know. Like, better than Boost as in what? I like better than an Ultra Boost? I don't know, guy. Better than an NMD? Okay, I can feel you on that.
For sure.
Especially once you break in some Addy Preen. And I haven't owned an Addy Preen shoe that I've broken in.
Yeah,
a ton. So I can't speak to that.
I can't
say yes.
I don't wear the 500s enough. That's all I have in the Adiprene Plus. So I don't know. That's a hard one. I can't put my stamp on that.
Peter Lee, why doesn't Dal have a StockX account?
Peter, I did, dude, and I miss my StockX account a lot. I really, really do. But dude, when this hacking stuff kind of reached,
Dallas was. Let me just cut you off for a second. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You were more into a StockX account than I've ever seen anyone in my life. You looked at his. He had every collection of every shoe that he owned listed, and he kept them all up to date. And it was the nerdiest.
You're totally that guy.
Oh, he was that guy.
His collection on StockX.
Dude,
he had his value. Look at this $22,000 that you.
Look at this now, 36,000. Look, I'm coming up.
So funny, dude. That was Dal.
Yeah.
That was Dow, man. Dow had it. He loved it.
If only I could get our businesses organized as my StockX account.
No shit.
It's coming, dude. Robin and I were doing spreadsheets last night on the old Mac. So, dude, it's coming.
I like it.
It's coming.
That's what we need. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. So, who was that? Was that
Peter Lee?
Peter Lee. So, yeah, man. StockX with this breach, when it reached its pinnacle, man, I didn't feel like it was worth it, especially leaving a job. And if somebody tried to get me for $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 when I don't have a job, and also StockX, they're not taking care of people. They still aren't today with hacks and that kind of stuff. They are still siding with like, well, sorry, it looks like it was a valid purchase. I cannot have that as a possibility with where I was. So for me, like taking debit cards, credit cards off of there, only using PayPal, risking my PayPal getting hacked, getting some stupid ass emails that saying my shit was hacked, that other companies reaching out to me, that I had never done business with. It just got to be too much. And then I know Robin she created a StockX account just so she could buy the yoga mat. Or the exercise mat, I call it a yoga mat right behind me here. I told her to cancel it. It was a protective thing. Right. I wanted to protect her. I wanted to protect me, and I wanted to do all I could to do that. But man, I miss the organization. StockX with the portfolio, dude. It was a great system. Unfortunately, they just couldn't bring the two factor, or what is it? The two-step
authentication.
Authentication. Yeah. I needed that, and I think that should have been an easy thing for a large company like StockX to do, and they didn't. They lacked on their laurels, and I didn't want to deal with it, so I was out.
What about Neighborhood said StockX still better than GOAT, even though they seriously effed up. Get that prepaid card for your new account.
Who said that?
Neighborhood.
I love Neighborhood, man,
but
I'm gonna disagree with you, dude. GOAT, I have had nothing Nothing.
I know there's a couple people that would probably disagree with you that just hate goat.
Yeah, I've had nothing but so much success with goat. And the one issue where they said the shoe did not make it there, it was an empty box. They took care of me and credited it right away. There wasn't like, everybody says their customer service with goat sucks. Dude, I've had super great success. They've gotten back to me within a couple hours.
Yeah.
I have nothing but praise. As a matter of fact, I like goat so much that if they were a sponsor or an affiliate of the cast, I would be pumped because I love the business they've done. I've sold over 120 pairs this year.
Wow.
Through GOAT. Last year I sold 85 pairs. I have had one issue. They took care of it immediately. I love GOAT. I think GOAT is the GOAT.
There you
right
go.
now, you know?
And if you could combine StockX's model, like their app,
Yes.
with GOAT's morals and taking care of the customers and the sellers,
Oh man,
that would knock it
I
out
think
the
we
park.
should start that.
If you could combine Dow Palantonio's love for goat with this podcast, I think that would be great. I mean, we get some money rolling.
He was more hyped about GOAT than I
was-
His hype with GOAT, his organization with StockX.
Oh, if you could combine those two, this cast is on a
We
roll.
should be the most incredible cast.
This cast
ever.
is butter.
Man, I've
It's
trying
on
to
a roll.
list shoes on GOAT. It's just like I got so many used shoes that I'm that are
Because you have
just
to take
sitting
all the
there.
pictures
I'm
and do
just
all
like,
the
I
shit.
don't even want to deal with
I
that.
know, bro. I know.
Well, not if it's a new shoe. If it's a new shoe and you have a seller rating of a certain amount, you ain't got to do shit. I could sell them all right now.
Yeah.
But if it's a new shoe, I'll just sell it on StockX.
Yeah, dude. It's
I'll have you
It's
guys
just
buy
so-
some stuff here. Continued success with all of you guys with StockX, and you guys, thank you for helping me buy some stuff. I'm out.
let's hit the YouTube comments really quick, and then we'll check in with the chat once more, and we'll get out of here.
You bet. Today, YouTube comment sponsored by Pure Spectrum. I don't know if you guys follow us on Twitter. If not, you're missing out. What's Twitter handle?
MUP Cast.
You love it. MUP Cast. We did tweet this out earlier. PureSpectrumCBD.com is doing today and today only for Cyber Monday 40% off your your entire order using code MUP. There are some great deals out there right now. I got to tell you. So I buy the chewable for my pets, and I just have a new pup, right? So I'm getting the new pup on CBD. Their edibles right now for the CBD for animals range from $25. And right now with that 40% off, you're getting damn near $10 off. Yeah. It's a great deal. There's some great deals to be had. I brought one particular product in that I wanted to show you guys. This is Pure Spectrum After Wad. This is the 1,000 milligram salve. We're used to the 500 with the lavender, and this is great, man. This is great for Thomas's neck pain. His old lady rubs him down once a week at least, and he has a lot of success with this. My lady rubs my back with this because I have lower back issues, so I don't get as much love as franchise, but it's cool. This Afterwad is what a lot of the CrossFitters use. This is what a lot of the high-end athletes. This is what Shannon Sharp, who's now an affiliate or a partner
Yes, dude,
of
I saw
Pure
that.
Spectrum,
Shannon
dude.
Sharp, new to the Pure Spectrum.
Yeah, so welcome, Shannon Sharp.
Crazy.
This is what he absolutely loves. He does a lot of his commercials with this stuff. So this is great, great, powerful stuff for the elite athletes or for the people who just have lower back pain like Thomas and I. Great stuff, man. 40% off your entire order today using code MUP. At least go to their site, check it out, PureSpectrumCBD.com, and see what looks good.
I just got an email from YouTube TV that we're celebrating with 3 weeks free. Why would they send me that if I already have a YouTube TV?
Maybe they're giving you a credit.
It's not. It's not. You have to sign up. It's the worst. So I just got to cancel and re-sign up. Oh, this is to like another one of my
They sent it
Gmails.
to another email,
Yeah, it's just
I
a
think.
different Gmail. Yep, you're right. Unbelievable. YouTube comments this week. We start with SWC53. All I copped on Black Friday was the cast true to size.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't know about that.
I love it.
GoldenEye MUPT was my first Black Friday purchase.
Nice.
Appreciate you, fellas. Daniel Kiesel. So pumped for my t-shirt and hoodie with this logo. I would have copped instantly as well. A hoodie.
Nice.
Oh, my bad. So pumped for my t-shirt. A hoodie in this logo he would have copped instantly as well. I read that wrong. My fault, bro.
Who knows what's in the future?
You know.
Who knows?
Blake P. wasn't able to tune in live, but caught the cast over the holiday weekend. Keep bringing the realness, fellas. Thank you, Blake. I hope a lot of people enjoyed the cast over the weekend, man. If you didn't catch it live, you got on your travels. That's what this show is. The show is made for you to use it however you need, man. To get you guys by whatever you're going through, work, family, good times, bad times, travel, whatever, man. Doug Geiger, franchise saying it's okay if you don't like the glasses, and then Dow telling the guy not to listen to the podcast with the laughing emojis. Classic stuff. Yeah, I didn't care, man. He was saying his thing. I was saying mine.
I did.
AN, Supreme has always copied other designs, and most of the time they get away with it. I think that's true, man. A lot of the Supreme stuff, a lot of companies copy stuff. It's just that they're collabing with a lot of companies, and we don't have that clout yet. So we got to get there, man. Let me check in with the chat one more time here before we get out of here. Goat James, CockX. Nice one, James. That's a good one. Con Lee, he agrees with you. Goat is the GOAT. He got hit with 450, he said. It's Con Lee.
No, did he?
Miss StockX.
Oh, yeah.
Peter, I bought Hefe Lux and used her with your promo code, even though they did offer a bigger discount during Black Friday. Hopefully they send you some checks from your purchases and from your viewers. Appreciate it, Peter.
Yeah, thank you,
man. No way, my guy. Goat is the GOAT. Fail Beast agrees with you.
Nice.
You got a couple cats on your side.
Me and Fail Beast, we're in there.
Goat Storage is the GOAT. Chris Fitcher. You ever use that?
Yeah, it is cool because you can literally buy something and have it stored if you're going to be away on holiday, that kind of thing, and have it just kind of stowed away, which is a cool thing for some people's lives.
GoldenEye, who's a guy that buys and sells a ton.
Yes.
StockX is great for selling. They don't authenticate as closely as Goat. Goat def better when buying. They examine sneakers with a microscope.
GoldenEye is absolutely correct. I feel that same way because as much as I buy and sell, GoldenEye, I'm right there with you, dog. Details with Goat.
Con Lee, yeah, the pics are annoying, but I love buying used shoes on Goat. I love that too, man. Yeah. I love the ability. There's been so many pairs, not so many, but there's been pairs that I was just looking for DS that were just way too crazy. And you see someone put a size 12 up that's got, looks like it's been worn 1 or 2 times. Like the inside looks great, the outsole looks great. I'm on it, man. I don't really mind buying used shoes. I know some people are against that shit, but
especially the Nigel Sylvesters, they're already used out the box. Might as well save some money.
I don't know how. So like StockX, I've sold a couple times, like just stuff I've gotten from the outlets, and they maybe with authenticating fakes they're better, but they've sent me back a couple items and been like, it's not up to par, or it's a B grade or something. I'm like, I got it straight from the factory.
That's because StockX is not about you. They're about their money. They don't give a shit. That's what I don't like.
They want to take the fee?
Nah, dude. Only on expensive shoes, dude. On these basic GR shit, like I had 2 pairs sent back to me. The Adidas Nemesis as one of those, the old soccer joint with Boost. They sent that back saying it had signs of wear. Yeah, right. Why the fuck would I wear that ugly ass shoe? Get out of here. And then they did it to me on another GR, like an Air Max 90 of some sort. So, dude, StockX can go to hell. If you're buying, might be the one.
GoldenEye, I appreciate you sacrificing family time to get the cast out ASAP. No problem, bro. Appreciate you recognizing John King. Happy B-Day, Dow. Fill up that love tank, my dude.
Thank you, bro.
Dow, jealous of the rub down. From Mueller. I use Goat Storage to reduce my tax. Fail Beast. Always dropping gems.
That guy's smart.
Goat, use your address to calculate tax. So give a state with cheaper tax, then select Goat Storage. Boom. There you go, guys. Little hack for you. Lastly, Boost Slides. Thoughts from Tyler Winningham. Tyler, we'll get to that, man. I think we have some shit on the Boost Slides. You got Boost Slides? Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Got him. Dude, I had to buy them.
We'll get to the Boost Slides when they come in.
Yeah.
We'll get them. I don't want to talk a ton about something we don't know about yet, but we're up on them.
Yesterday or the day before, for $25 with Cyber, I think is what the code was. I did buy a pair. We'll have them. We'll, hopefully maybe by next cast. We'll see.
No doubt. As always, man, thank you guys for supporting the show today. Thanks to everybody that came through. YouTube comments, the donations. Happy birthday to my man Dal Palantonio on his birthday. My guy Jalal coming through, helping us every week. Appreciate you. And then thank you guys to everyone that's using the affiliate codes, man. Pure Spectrum CBD, you're saving 40% today only with the code MUP. SeatGeek, you're getting $20 off with the code underrated. And then Hefe Lux, you're getting 30% off today with the code underrated30. So make sure you check out those affiliates. Make sure you guys support them, man. And anything more, guys?
Make sure to hit that like. If you guys are watching, just click out of it, hit the like real quick, get back in the live chat, even though we're just
hit the like on your way out, fellas.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Ladies, we appreciate you guys joining us as always, and we will see you fools Thursday.